Okay, we are live. I think we look live. How am I sounding? Are we good? Waiting for chat to respond. Oh, it's USS Salem's 20th birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, everyone is here. Everyone's good. You're not gonna believe it, guys. I went out hunting. I was just doing my shopping, and I found this homeless guy outside of Aldi. Just this dirty homeless guy.
Okay, one. What, we did not discuss that you were going to call me a dirty homeless guy on stream. Two, what the hell was the hunting angle? I thought you were going to go like, oh, I went hunting and I found a rabbit. What were you going to... Where were you going with... I went hunting and I found something at Aldi. Oh, you went hunting to Aldi, did you?
I didn't know where the bit was going, and eventually I was just like, screw it, there's a homeless man outside. Which, I mean, in this country, you technically are homeless.
No, I'm staying somewhere. I'm not homeless, I'm just temporarily here.
So you don't have a home here?
Be quiet.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Hello,
ladies,
chat.
Will you believe it, folks? He is currently in my house in the same room as me right now.
Please help.
There is bold of you to assume anyone listening to this right now can help you.
Can, will, neither. They will neither.
You are screwed, man.
But I'm here. Hello, everybody. I've been in the UK for a bit. It's going well. And we're here to look at some awful trains.
No, the Timbits!
Oh, God! Oh, no, there's only one in there. Do you want the last one?
Yeah, I'll have the last Timbit.
We had some Timbits, chat.
We have some Timbits.
We had some.
Blink twice if you're held against your will. Well,
there's no video.
There's no video. I don't know how this is meant to work.
Yeah, blink out in Morse code. Give us a little hand sign.
You're just going to hear Mike go bop, 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 bop. Randomly throughout the stream.
It's going to be a fun little exercise for any of you chatters who know Morse code.
You're going to start randomly humming?
Well, no, don't tell them what I'm getting a little Morse code thingy.
No, because the idea that I just randomly had, there was that guy who was like held prisoner of war or something.
Yeah, the guy in Vietnam, and he was like put on TV. He was put on TV. Linked out torture in
Morse code.
In Morse code. Yeah.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to blink out torture in Morse code for my chat.
I absolutely will.
God damn.
Blinked it out.
And we blink it out. Do, 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 do. I don't want to get sued. So.
Let's go!
Wow, I did not know my voice could do that.
Yeah, no, man.
Wow, what?
The voice of an operatic,
The voice of a...
The voice of a slightly smaller child.
Are you calling me a child?
A slightly smaller... Are
you calling me a big child? Because you're implying that you say a slightly smaller child, which not only implies that I am a child, but I am also big as well.
I was thinking picture a child, now picture one that's slightly smaller. And that's what you sound like.
What? What? I don't understand. Hold on, someone's saying... Posted something in stream highlights. What are you on about? Oh, you on about watching the rolling stock thing? I don't understand what you're on about, USS Salem. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah, how have you been finding the UK? Well, I know how you've been finding the UK because it's all we've been talking about for the last few days. But chat probably is interested in how you find the UK.
I've been finding the UK pretty okay, actually.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I've got lines.
He's got hot bars.
I've got fun little japes and jips and things to say.
He's spitting facts.
I do be. I've been in the UK for about a month. On a school trip. We've been going into London pretty much every other day. We've been spending so much time in London. We've been looking out all of the museums in there. Sure, we've been to the National Gallery, the Tates, all of the Tates. Well, yeah, don't look at me like that. There's the Tate Britain and the Tate Modern, and then I think there's another Tate somewhere else. A hidden one. A secret third Tate.
A secret third Tate.
Yeah.
A more sinister third Tate. How was Tesco?
A Tate that is neither Britain nor modern, but a secret third option.
How was Tesco's? I heard their meal kits went up in price last year, which they have. The meal deals have gone up.
Oh, no.
The meal deals have gone up in price.
The
it's a
economy
national
is collapsing.
tragedy.
Oh, I only hope. Because I was talking about this, where the exchange rate between Canadian dollars and UK pounds is 1 to 1.8, I think, at the moment.
You withdrew some money earlier because we went into actually Manchester City today because we went to the library.
Yeah, we did. We went to the library and then we went to the cathedral.
We started in the cathedral, then we went to the library. But before that, you needed some antihistamine, so you needed to withdraw some money to go to Boots, and literally you pointed out on I the card machine
this.
The card machine at NatWest.
I showed him. I brought him over and I was like, look at this nonsense. Right, I withdrew 50 Great British pounds, which there is a 1 to 1.8 exchange rate for Canadian dollars, Great British.
It is roughly, for every £1 you are spending roughly $2 Canadian.
About 2, yeah, at this point. And then there's a 6% fee just on top of that.
Yeah, because you're going through the bank, they need to take the cut for the exchange rate.
Because they're bastards.
Because they're bastards.
And so I withdrew £50 and spent 98 Canadian dollars.
Oh my god.
It's a nightmare.
Canadians, don't come to England. Your money's worthless here.
It's not okay. But no, I got my £50. I got my antihistamines. We went into town. We had a great day out. But what is it? We've been in London a lot, doing a lot of that. Traveling around the UK, living in here. Tesco is good. It's surprising how cheap the groceries are here.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I was surprised at, because recently, obviously, with Brexit, but with that and on top of COVID as well, and the fact that our government doesn't know how to do anything, just the price of inflation and stuff, things have really gone up significantly in price. So here, a lot of people are genuinely suffering from inflation, and it's an actual problem for people affording groceries. Meanwhile, Mike comes over and he's like, wow, milk is so cheap. I can buy a pint of milk for one less than £1. That's amazing. It cost me $4.
Yeah.
For the same volume of milk.
It's I'm over here thriving, kind of.
Question for Mike: how was Poundland? Did you buy anything from Poundland?
I haven't been to Poundland.
You've not been to Pound? Oh,
no.
We should have gone to Poundland while we were in town.
Ah, no.
Because there was one in the Arndale. I think we passed it.
We could have went there.
I'll be fair with Poundland though. It's rare anything costs just £1. It's £1, £2, £3.
Well, yeah, it's like the dollar store over in Canada. It's just the cheap garbage place. It is where all the cheap garbage is.
It is, yeah. But it's not.
It's not even that particularly cheap. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's not even that cheap because everything costs £1. It doesn't cost less. Nothing costs less than £1. It's Poundland.
It's just the garbage store. Question for Mike: did you see? I did see your rabbit photos. I loved them. They're great. Thank you.
How many times has Mike been stabbed during his first time in the UK?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found him. I honestly, when he came to Manchester, I didn't meet him in the station or the airport or anything. I met him in the hospital.
Well, no, I figured I'd get stabbed before I got on the train because that way I'll get it over with.
Yeah. Strangely enough, twice he stabbed himself.
Well, it's an indignity for someone else to do it. You may as well do it yourself.
Yeah, you stab yourself, and then no one else can stab you.
Exactly. What are you going to do? Stab me? Bro, that ship has sailed, man.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? You can't unstab me to stab me. This is a terrible line of advice.
Yeah, actually. Hello, Chad. Welcome.
How did I recapture Mike? That's the real question.
He got a little carrot on a string and a cardboard box held up by a stick and that attached to a string. And then I went to get the carrot and I don't know how, but he got me.
It was like a shoebox as well. By rights, he shouldn't have fit in it, but yet somehow, like a cartoon, he was in.
I saw it. It was nightmare in there, honestly. I saw forever.
Eternity passed you by.
Exactly.
Explains why your hair's so long.
Says you.
Yours is longer than mine.
Well, I mean, you've got the beard to make
but
up for it.
I've got a beard to make up for it, yeah, but like...
If we combine
you
all of the hair...
You had a buzz cut when I put you in that box.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the third Indiana Jones movie. He drinks like from the wrong grail and he ages. And just like you see his hair grows out and like he becomes a withered old man.
Oh god.
Hey, it's River. Can you guys kiss? No, I think the answer is no, River.
Cannot.
We are not. We're in the same room though, so
My lips are too dry.
if he annoys, well, I've got some water here if you need. No, I'm not taking.
Why did you?
I don't understand. Look, part of me was wanting to be helpful. I always get like very dry throat when I do these things. Like after I record, my voice becomes like very hoarse because like I need to keep drinking throughout.
You should get a stable for him. For the very horse.
So that concludes today's stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh god. Honestly, I think we could make an entire stream out of just us talking in the same room.
Will, that's called a podcast, ToT.
Will we make a podcast? Will we not?
I think we will.
Will we?
Will.
Will. ToT doesn't want to kiss Mike. Homophobia alert.
Yeah, that's actually extremely bigoted of you.
Yeah. Wait. No, hold on. I'm the bigot. I agreed with you for a second. Hold on. Wait. No. Hold on. Jonathan thought of Train is not a bigot.
Oh,
Johnny
no.
Train is not a bigot.
Welcome to When There's Your Cursed Train
Podcast.
It's a podcast about cursed with slides. But first, the goddamn news.
That's a joke that I don't get, but I'm guessing that's a reference to the podcast.
Yeah, well, there's your problem.
Because you've been telling me to watch that.
You should. It's hilarious.
I'm insert train of thought's real name here. I'm the person who's talking right now. My pronouns are insert train of thought pronouns here. My pronouns are he, him, and my name is Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I am Jonathan Train of Thought.
We love it, Jonathan.
It's my legal name now. My legal name is Jonathan Train of Thought.
He changed it. I
changed it.
I saw him.
That's why we're in the city, to sign the paperwork. Any other previous names that I have called myself on stream are incorrect. It's now Jonathan Train of Thought.
Exactly.
Right,
Johnny T. Let's get going.
Oh my god. Johnny T, I'm Johnny Test.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you in your fucking face and your fucking everything. Die.
Breaking news, ToT and Mike call off engagement at Barrow train station. Oh god. Train of Thought's pronouns are whoosh and steam. Oh god. Have you ever seen Ivor? You've not seen Ivor the Engine, but like there's probably people in my chat who have like, for Ivor the Engine, Oliver Postgate, when he was narrating it, instead of like, having a sound editor making train sounds, he just leaned into a mic and went those are my pronouns.
just that guy making like,
I'm not he, him, I'm not she, her, they, them, whatnot. I am those are my pronouns.
My pronouns are, you have to get like a Foley artist in to correctly pronounce your pronouns.
My pronouns are, and it's just the sound of like coal being tipped out of a wheelbarrow.
My pronouns are chain being dragged across like a little wooden table, and then a boot being pushed into a box of sand to make the right step noise.
I think though the best pronouns are, and it's just the sound of a piano falling down a flight of stairs. Dun, 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 dun. And then it hits the bottom. And it had, like,
the reverberation.
It just reverbs for a long time.
That's what you want. Anyways, these trains are cursed.
Yes, let's look at cursed trains.
We've got a few.
We've got a cursed train. Cursed trains. Look at that train.
Look at it. It's not supposed to be like that.
It's not.
It's wrong.
It's in the ground.
Laugh at it.
You're not even trying. You come all the way from Canada. Hey Mike, do you want to actually do a cursed train stream in person? Sure, Tot, it'll be fun. First train you look at. Ha, it's wrong. Laugh.
Well, you laughed, didn't you?
You bitch.
It worked.
You bitch.
It worked.
You bitch.
I can't believe it fucking worked.
You're a bitch. You're sleeping outside tonight. I'll just throw the mattress outside. There will be plenty of bugs to keep you company.
No.
I know you love bugs. Oh yeah, that's. I think you've rear-ended there, mate.
Yeah, nah. Learn a driver.
It's the first fucking picture. Jesus Christ.
I mean, here's the
Also,
problem.
we've sworn so much in like the first 22 minutes. The first 5 minutes of which was just music. In the last 15 minutes, we have sworn so much. I'm not getting monetized.
You're not getting.
I'm losing the monetization.
You're not getting no money.
No, but thank you, Yuri1234, for like the €2 mood. Mood indeed.
But I mean, here's the problem with these cursed train streams: is that eventually you run out of ways to say the train ran into the other train.
You do.
What do you say?
That's why we have asbestos. That's why we have Thomas the Asbestos Engine.
Well, good luck trying to light the fire in that one.
Now, if anything, though, the fire doesn't need to burn as hot because it's so well insulated, thanks to all the asbestos.
The world's most fireproof engine.
It's fireproof. The boiler's never going to
It never gets any steam because the heat can't.
The heat can't escape from the firebox because it's all perfectly contained.
You've just made a very dumb little fire pit.
It's just the worst engine. Asbestos sounds tasty.
Get on the asbestos train.
Choo choo.
Woo, woo.
All aboard. Next stop.
Asbestos.
Next stop, asbestos. The town called Asbestos. Is there in Canada?
There is, yeah. The town, I think it's somewhere in like Montreal, Quebec, somewhere around
Right.
there.
My favourite thing, because Tom Scott did a video on it, and he was like, I wanted to do a video on it. So he's like, so I think he started like asking around. No one got back to him. But he realised it's because the town's called Asbestos. Everyone wants to make a story out of it, like news crews, like YouTubers. Everyone wants to talk about the fact there is a town called Asbestos because it was named Asbestos in a time when it was good to mine it.
Yeah, it was an asbestos mine.
And so obviously now everyone's like, yeah, we named the town Asbestos because
it was called asbestos.
That was what it was the material we dug out of the ground, and it was kind of like where the town got
Do you
our
want a
money.
sandwich? Actually, I sell sandwiches.
What? But like, and so it's like everyone's so sick and tired of answering questions about the town, they just tell them to piss off.
I mean,
which is completely fair.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Because if you've lived in a town called Asbestos for most of your life, and then you get nothing but questions like, what's it like in Asbestos? Do you still mine asbestos? Is the air safe to breathe? Are you guys okay? And it's just like, yeah, it's fine. It's just a thing. Oh god, let's move on. We can't keep talking about asbestos.
Photo credit. Issue number what?
Issue of The Locomotive, England.
That is an issue. I see a couple issues here, actually.
What are the issues?
There are a few issues.
This is just a Shay locomotive. What's your problem?
That thing.
You don't like how there's like just a window here?
That's where he lives.
He just lives in the cab.
That's his house.
My house, the Shay.
In the middle of this train.
Our house. On the middle of the... That's a small picture. Let me zoom in for you there. It's just a shed on wheels. I don't really know what's so special about that.
Me and the shed.
Me and the boys went shed.
Oh, look. No, look in there. He's got like a little moonshine distillery.
Is this just a portable moonshine distillery?
They're brewing up.
That would be incredible, because, like, you know, during Prohibition, everyone's like, okay, we've got to hide the we've got to hide the still. You know, we'll put it in the barn, we'll put it, you know, and, like, we'll bury it underground so no one can find it. I know it. It's like Breaking Bad.
we have to distill.
But instead of doing it in an RV in the middle of, like, the Nevada desert, they just do it on a locomotive.
Somewhere in the middle of the Pennsylvania wilderness.
It's just somewhere on the Penn Central is just a mobile distillery.
What's the problem there? It's just a little dingus.
It's just a dingus. I think it's a Sentinel locomotive. It's just a box.
I think it's missing a window.
You know, it is actually.
Yeah.
It's just either it opens
someone's knocked its eye out.
Yeah, someone's just knocked the window out. That's what's
shoot your eye out, kid.
It was screwing around with a BB gun.
Yeah, exactly.
It shot itself in the eye.
A Red Ryder BB gun.
I think that's another Sentinel locomotive.
Me if I build a train. That's what it will look like.
No, you know that Top Gear episode where they build an electric car?
Yes!
It's the Jeff.
The new silent electric car.
The silent electric car. What was it? The Hammerhead Eye Eagle Thrust.
Exactly.
AKA Jeff.
Jeff.
Right, that's a very Jeff locomotive.
It's got a roof line. Imagine that, but like with a little TV aerial on top of it.
Oh my god, yeah, like the little thing there sticking out the top. Why would a TV aerial suit this?
Because it's a house.
This is a locomotive. Why is there a TV aerial on it, and why does me picturing it work?
It's because it's a dumb little house on wheels.
That's just a weird looking engine.
That's just the train.
Actually, hold on a second. This looks like a European locomotive, but the tender says Pennsylvania. Is this meant to be like an engine built in like France or something that's on work in the Pensy?
I mean, trains can go on holidays.
It's on holiday.
Yeah.
It's on.
He's having a visit.
Yeah, it's not cursed. It's on holiday.
He's visiting this train. It's like, what is it? Those people in like underneath like videos of animals being like, he's actually fine. The fucking, what is it? The like guy picking up like a rabbit out of the lawn because he was mowing the lawn, and everyone's just like, you're gonna kill it. And it's like, dude, he's moving the rabbit. The rabbit's probably gonna be okay.
It's that picture of like, it's the dog in the car, but someone's taped something to the window. It says the AC is on and he's listening to his favorite music.
Exactly.
But like,
this train is fine.
This train is
on
fine.
Vacation.
But the one that's coming to my mind is just like the edit where it's just Pikachu in the car and he's just like dancing and vibing. Oh boy.
The solar train.
Yeah, the Australian solar train.
That was on Tom Scott.
That's not cursed.
That's fine. That's solar power.
It's a great train.
It's good. We like it.
That's
a less great train.
I'm not sure what's cursed about that, but it's not. It's not. Hold on. This is. Yeah, no. I think that's another European locomotive.
Given a little bit of a.
Given a old Yankee makeover.
Taken about 1900.
If anything, actually, hold on. Is this middle wheel driven? It doesn't look like there's like a connecting rod because like this is connected to the cylinder, but it doesn't look like this wheel is driven. This one is, but this one isn't.
It says Pennsylvania on the wheel arch. Says autistic gamer in chat. Thanks, autistic gamer.
Thank you, autistic gamer. It's very well appreciated.
You bought a fucking t-shirt today that said...
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I think I've... it might be down...
T-shirt.
Here it is. Yeah, I've got a shirt here. I'll have to post a picture of it. It says, "Women heart my autism swag."
I don't know why I continue to hang around this person all day after they bought that.
Look, You're just jealous.
It's not the autistic part. It's the fact that it's the swag that makes it unacceptable.
You're just jealous that you don't have train autism, and as a result, will die alone.
Jesus fuck.
If I went outside, I would pull so many bitches with my train facts. You have no idea. There would be an epidemic of me banging every single woman in the area because they can't get enough of my autism.
That's recorded for the internet.
That's recorded for the internet to see. You know how you finish a sentence and you realise, wow, I really shouldn't be talking like this.
Let's move on to the next train.
Women are people too.
Let's move on to the next train.
Let's move on to the next... Yeah, women are people too. Treat them with respect. Hey, what the hell is this?
It's tiny!
It's tiny!
Your images are all tiny. Stop that.
Stop posting your tiny images and making it my issue.
Upscale them. Please.
I mean, I think that's just like a boiler that's on an engine. It's just been. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
It's just a little thing.
It's just a little thing. It's just a little. It's just a little guy. It's just a little doodad. Look at this.
Blueberry.
Oh, that's a monorail.
It's blueberry flavored.
It's a monorail.
It's a blueberry flavored monorail.
It's a blueberry flavored locomotive.
It tastes not like blueberry because blueberry flavored things don't often taste like blueberry.
Hold on, actually, Lightbolt0595 said that's how I got my girlfriend. There you see, I was correct. Good. I was justified in my inappropriate language.
I'm glad.
As we all should be, as I am too.
The local bullet train.
That is, I love this because it's so. It's just the imagery of like this boxy, like urban Japanese,
just like a little suburban train car.
This little suburban Japanese train car, and it, but they just bolted some streamlining on it for like no reason.
It doesn't even work because there's no glass in front of the other glass, so it's not displacing any air.
Let's be real, Mike. This is purely aesthetic and nothing else.
This doesn't do anything.
It's cursed-ish. I'll give it a cursed-ish. That is...
the spaghetti fell out. It's not cooked yet. That's the problem.
Yeah, boys, you're taking it out of the pot too soon. That's clearly the issue.
It's 10 minutes... Stir it a bit so it doesn't boil over. Then you add the cheese and then you're done.
No, they didn't snap it in half, so some of it was still sitting outside of the pot. Yeah. Can't have. Sorry, I just had to anger every single Italian who ever watches this, or anyone who cooks spaghetti. Oh god, it was like
me loading my fluorescent light tubes into the thing.
You're gonna screw it in, and then there's just a switch in the cab. You flick it, and all of the pipes light up. I just blind everyone in like a 5-mile radius.
Imagine the buzz it just.
Oh god! The whole locomotive would vibrate. Like the whole engine would vibrate from just the hum of like a bunch of fluorescent tubes.
Oh no.
Locomotive with the spaghetti boiler tubes. All pipes blow. Well, yeah, the pipes could blow, I guess. I don't know. What the hell?
That's one of those like...
It's like a Swiss electric engine, I know that much.
It's one of those weird Swiss things.
Just like... It's just the gearing on the wheels. What the... What?
It's like a weird little thing.
A weird little thing sums up most of the things we see in cursed trains. And it's not weird. Well, it is weird, but it's not little because it's standard gauge. Excuse me. I don't know where the fuck did that come from. There's just... It's just weird. I don't understand, like, the valve... Well, it's not valve gear because there's no cylinders. I don't understand the gearing.
I think it's the big wheel. There.
Big wheel
there turns that little rod.
Big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning.
And time keeps on slipping. Have you not heard that song?
What song are you doing?
Time keeps on slipping. I don't know what it's called.
No, I was doing Proud Mary.
I was doing
The big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning.
Never heard of that.
Rolling on the River.
Rolling on the River. Oh no, you see,
the song is called Proud Mary.
No, I only ever heard that from Flushed Away, and they didn't get to that part in the movie.
It's in the chorus. Big wheel keep on turning, turning, Proud Mary keep on burning.
Oh, they did. No, I was distracted by the rats. ToT.
Of course you'd be.
I was watching the rats.
You were distracted by the Hugh Jackman rat.
I was distracted by both of them, honestly.
The Hugh Jackman, and you were distracted by Sir Ian McKellen frog.
Yes.
Well, it was a toad, but yeah.
And the other rat, the girl one.
Of course. I invite you into my domain.
You come into my house.
You come into my house. Quote, flushed away. You're peeking the mic so bad. You're peeking the mic so bad with your laughter.
This is why we have to record separately.
This is why we have to record separately, because like you do not. I don't think I hope like in that moment of silence, the moment of silence I gave after Mike said that. I hope you could feel the look I gave him. Like you can't see me, but I hope you could feel the way my head turned and my eyes locked with his for a brief second of what? Let's move on. I'm done. Why is it short?
It's a little stubby.
He's a stubby boy. Why is he so small? Oh, it's not even.
Oh, it's a fake train.
It's not even a train.
It's the fake. Oh no. Oh, it's one of those.
We've been bamboozled.
Those road trains.
It's just like I think that's just like a truck or something.
Yeah,
Someone's
it's just like a big truck. Someone's dressed up.
For a moment, I thought it was just like a shunting locomotive that they dressed up, or like it was just a regular Santa Fe engine that they put on like they laundered it on too hot a wash and it shrank. Someone opened it in Photoshop and just clicked it and just dragged it a little bit, just squeezed it a little bit.
Tacoma Rail.
I think that's a livery thing. Like it's not meant to have that livery, but it works.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It
looks
like
nice.
a train.
What do you mean it looks like a train?
It's stripes. Every other train's got stripes nowadays. Yeah. Come back to me when you get a train with a floral pattern.
Turns out one of the trains we're going to see here has a floral pattern.
John Deere.
Oh my god, it's Mike, it's the John Deere Union Pacific big boy.
I mow my lawn with John Deere. There it is.
The John Deere big boy.
John Deere mowing your... Just like some guy in like a polo shirt, like a dad polo shirt, cap on, getting into this train, like...
Just sounding the most deafening whistle you've ever heard. Then just driving across your lawn, leaving, and because it's like soft soil, it leaves like a good like 7-inch deep grooves, like in the dirt, just completely destroying your lawn. And it eventually gets stuck because trains aren't meant to go across dirt. So it just... Don't worry, I got the tool for the job. And he just ruins your lawn with a Union Pacific big boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Horse on a treadmill.
Horsey.
Which, I don't know if you know, but this was a legitimate thing people tried to do when railways came about.
Did it work?
No.
Okay.
It was awful.
Poor horsey.
No, because here's the thing: the horse moves backwards.
Oh.
Because like
yeah, no, because you're walking one way and then the wheels turn the other.
It's pushing the treads this way.
You're gonna get the horse motion sickness.
Yeah, you're gonna get so motion sick.
The poor horse.
The poor horse, indeed.
Wait, why couldn't they just put a gear in between? That would fix it, wouldn't it?
Probably, but it would make it a lot more complicated. Because, like, how are you going to put the gear in?
Oh, that's true.
I've heard of iron horses, but this is ridiculous. What? Okay, so...
It's $33,000.
Wait, hold on. You can just buy a locomotive?
No lowball offers. I know what I have.
Look, that's scrap value.
33,000 is scrap value. All right, you're getting a deal.
And this baby goes. This thing could pull the entire state of Nebraska if it wanted to. I know how much horsepower the engine got.
I just spent $10,000 retuning the engine, selling for $15,000.
I just need the money back. My wife won't let me keep it. We get it.
It's just like those guys who just like buy project cars and are just like, I've spent too much money on this car. Please take it away from me.
It's just like, well, I've got a kid to look after now. I can't afford to, like, do up the car.
New tires. No inspection.
I think, like, the engine works, the electrics are fine, but, like, the suspension's still in pieces. You're gonna have to do that yourself.
Buy or collect.
Buy it to collect.
Yeah. What's next to it? What's that?
Oh, God.
Oh, he's dead.
That is a train that is melting and is dying.
Fair enough.
Is this meant to be, like, one of those, like, Thomas the Tank horror things? I don't know about you, but I don't like looking at this. You are analysing this on a level I didn't expect.
I mean, you've got what appears to be a skeleton figurine thing. And it's kind of melting like cheese in a microwave. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Let's move on. A comparison between a British Rail 9F, the largest 210 and that ran on British Railways. No, sorry. The BR9F, the most powerful locomotive on British Railways, and the largest 210 on the Western Maryland. Built by Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1927. The tender was almost as long and almost as heavy as the locomotive.
You versus
the guy she tells you not to worry about. Oh my god. Here's the thing though, where it's like, we had a very strict loading gauge, and we still do. Like, we can't make the engine any taller than that because we have bridges and tunnels and, like, things that run under cities that physically cannot be made any higher without, like, billions of pounds worth of, like, restoration and refurbishment. So, like, we physically cannot make the engine bigger than that.
Sounds
and then
like
you and then you just have America where it's like,
oh, just make it a train bigger.
Oh, and the train needs to be longer. We need more horsepower.
Make it bigger. You can fit more horses in it that way.
Make it bigger.
My lord.
If we make the boiler bigger, we can fit more horses in.
Exactly.
And the more horses we have,
because the horses drink the water, and that's what makes the trains go.
And they eat the coal.
They eat the coal. Yeah, they drink the water. They eat the coal.
They're coal-eating horses. They're a special breed that only exist in the Americas.
In the American trains. The great trains.
Certified Milwaukee Road cabbage.
Proof.
Proof of what?
Murder.
What?
This train has done crimes.
This train has been gay and did crimes, as God intended.
Exactly, and we support that. Not paying the bridge toll.
Hold on. Has this derailed and has just sort of gone down, or is this like Or is this just another track that runs by the... I think it has just derailed and gone down.
Just go. Yeah, nah, you're a bit to one side.
Watch my old pal Vinny after the stream, it curse. Like, here's the thing. We can't watch anything this stream because we're in the same room.
Yeah.
And in order to hear the audio, we'd have to put it on a speaker. And if the audio is on a speaker, it's going to get picked up by my mic. And once it gets picked up by my mic,
Hello.
you guys are going to hear like the audio coming through both the, through the stream and through my microphone. And it's going to sound awful.
Yeah.
You clearly don't understand sound mixing. You have clearly never owned an air fryer, chat. You like concept art, don't you?
I do like concept art. I like these big wheels. I think there should have been a thing. Why not?
Because they're very impractical.
Why are they impractical? It's a big wheel. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Make the wheel bigger.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of traction.
You don't need that.
You kind of do if you want to move the train.
Well, no, once it gets going, you don't want that, actually. This is better.
Yeah, but also it's the sheer size of the wheel.
You get them going, and then they're fine. You just give it a bit of a push to get it going.
That's... No. Also, like... Also, it's going to be impossible to start a train like this without an abhorrent amount of wheel slip.
That's fine.
It isn't fine. It'll destroy the rails.
So we'll just chat and say, Mike, no one cares. Fair enough.
Thank you, chat. Thank you.
It's me told.
You've been told.
Robots from 2000 something.
5.
I don't remember dates.
It's just the Art Deco train.
Yeah, no,
I think it might be the wheels that are off.
I like it. I like the wheels. It looks like those racing wheels that like bicycles have, like really top level racing.
The solid ones.
Yeah.
I think what this is meant to be. This is meant to be a 4-4-4-4. So like you see how these front two are like all connected. There's meant to be another set of cylinders, and there's meant to be like another. Oh no, sorry. It says it's a 4-6-4, so it's not meant to have this extra set of wheels here.
Oh.
So I get my American engines mixed up because I know there's a 4-4-4-4. The 4-4-4-4-4. The 4-4-4-4-4. It doesn't look bad as a 4-8-4.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I mean, you can obviously tell the Photoshop's a bit wonky around here, but it's not bad.
It's a perfectly
It's
normal
fine.
train.
It's fine.
Elstrom. It's a B.
Is it a B?
It's a B. Yeah, no, look at it. White, yellow and black, and it's got the eyes there. It's a B.
Yeah, but B's are like a nice lighter yellow. This is more like an angry, like...
It's an angry bee.
It's like like one of those African hornets.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no. Wasp train.
Like a wasp, and it's... Wasps aren't nice, Mike.
No, it's a... Well, no, I don't like wasps.
Wasps are bad.
They are. I'm agreeing with you.
So there we are. We don't like the wasp train.
Exactly.
There we
Cheeto
are.
train.
The Cheeto train. Murder hornet. That. Yeah, all that. Whatever you're saying. Yeah,
Everything
that.
in chat. The chat saying.
Everything chat says is correct. That's a lie. Everything chat says is correct.
I know,
I just
let them know.
I just say that. Yeah, it hurts their feelings if I don't let them know. Okay. Picture 1. If the electric train was a steamer.
Comically over that piece of paper looks like Photoshop to be larger.
Yeah, it looks like it should just be in a
is.
piece of A4 in his hand, but it's so massive. I do like though, like, the electric engine design, and then they've like gone and made it like a streamlined steam engine. Low key, that looks nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't you yawn now? Okay, yawn.
Oh god, everyone in chat yawn.
Everyone yawn.
Get your yawns out.
Get your yawns out.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's
Picture 2, mobile home or lighthouse locomotive. Why?
Well, you see...
Why would you point the boiler upwards?
You see, ToT, the thing about
I'm
lighthouses...
seeing, but I'm not understanding.
The thing about lighthouses, the problem they have, they can't move. So if the fog moves, the lighthouse, the fog's left it behind.
Yeah, but the rocks that the lighthouse is warning the ships about, they don't tend to move.
Yeah, but now there's no fog there. You don't need a lighthouse there anymore.
Yeah, but when the fog does come in, you're gonna need it.
Well, then you just get the train. Then you get the lighthouse, move it back.
No. No.
The lighthouse goes where the fog is. 'Cause that's where it's needed.
What you're saying? There's a path of logic it's following, and it displeases me greatly. This is genuinely upsetting me, Mike. You need to understand this. I'm moving on. What's this third one? Military watchtower No!
Yes! Me with my little Tower of Babel.
That's so... the Tower of Babel?
We'll build a train so high we will reach heaven. And then suddenly you start speaking German.
And suddenly we can't understand each other. And all the trains are late because no one can read the schedule.
All the timetables are off.
What? It's so top heavy.
It looks like a slide. It looks like you could jump down on that.
It looks like one of those Victorian Industrial Revolution traveling circus you get in the Hessian sack carpet.
Yeah.
And you sit on it and you slide down on the wood. It's just one of those old helter skelter sort of slides.
And that just looks like a moonshine.
This one looks like
there's your still.
That should be out in the fields of rural America.
Just plowing.
Not plowing. Just there's just gonna be a hillbilly missing a tooth.
Oh yeah.
And he's just there, and he's pulling a lever, and this crystal clear liquid's coming out.
Beautiful, the best.
He takes a sip and then he goes blind. Okay, so there's more pictures. What?
Oh, you've talked about this.
Oh, it's what? No.
The train will be better because there's more wheels. The wheels make it go, so more wheels will make it go more.
No. No.
We got more wheels.
That's not how that works. No.
I want to send you the nerd emoji so hard right now, but I can't because we're in real life.
You physically can't.
I can't fucking do that. No.
If you could, you would open chat and you just spam nerd emojis.
Yeah.
Because you're a prick like that. Because you're a gosh darn prick.
Actually, it doesn't work like that.
The gearing, in theory, works, but if you're using, you lose. But you want a bigger wheel touching the rail because that makes it move faster.
Nah, it'll work.
It won't.
It'll work.
It won't.
Just trust
it
me.
really won't. What?
Train cars.
The car trains of the future. Today, the future car trains today.
Typentafel der Witzchen Straße. Oh fuck, Straßenlokomotiven. It's that.
It's that.
It's that.
I like how this one has a trailer.
That one's just what is it? That one there. That's just what are they called? Station wagon.
Yeah, that's a station wagon.
That's just a Winnebago.
We've got a Winnebago, we've got a station wagon. I love that this looks like an old Ford Model T. You got this, which looks like one of those just big businessman cars you see with the comically long front. I even like that the exhaust is sloped back, like it's been blown back by the wind.
Yeah.
As if that thing could go that fast safely.
And then we have the Ford F-150. The little...
And we just got the pickup truck.
The pickup train.
I also like that. I think that there is the exhaust, and you can see smoke. I'm assuming that's smoke coming out of it.
right in Stacker's
And
face.
as soon as this engine pulls off, it's just going to blast smoke in this guy's face, and he's going to suffer.
He's going to be unhappy.
He's going to have coal... No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Why? This isn't Warhammer. Why is there a church on a truck on a train track?
That's
what?
not true. We take the pallet zug and we move it
It's
somewhere else.
Why don't we take the chapel and push it somewhere else?
But if you notice, it's got a park in front of it.
It's got... But that's not a park. How can you fit a whole park on it? No. No.
2 of them.
These last few cursed train streams, I've been telling people, these aren't cursed. No, this is cursed.
That's what's
I
cursed.
do not like this. This is provoking a visceral and unpleasant reaction in my body. I want to find whoever drew this, and I want to interrogate them with a lit barbecue. Like, no.
What else we got? What's next? Yes!
Not the zebra! Okay, this is just a paint job.
Jagd und Weihwerkslokomotiven.
This is just a weird paint... Why is the tender so small? I just noticed that.
It is to be sneaky.
Yeah, but like the tender is like comically small. It should be at least like it should be twice that length. Why? No.
It's a zebra train.
No.
I love it.
I do not like.
Have you ever had a zebra cake?
Is that like where it's just like a plain cake and a chocolate cake and they kind of swirl together?
No. Zebra cakes are like an actual snack cake in Canada and America, I think. It's like a little snack cake that's like black and white, zebra stripes. It's like a little octagon. It's a zebra cake.
But it's octagon what?
No, the zebra refers to the fact that it's like zebra striped.
But is the cake...
The cake itself is shaped like an octagon, but they're zebra stripe color.
Is it like iced zebra stripe?
Yeah,
or is like
yeah,
the physical cake itself got
well,
the stripes?
it's a white cake on the inside, and then it's like a thick kind of layer of icing or whatever it's called on the outside. That's zebra colored.
Because I was going on the assumption it was kind of like a marble cake.
No,
Which
no.
over here is just when you make like just a plain vanilla cake mix, and then you make a chocolate cake mix, and you put it in the tin, but you put like a spoon, like you put a dollop in a random plate, and you just like swirl it a bit, so you get like a nice marble effect.
No, it's like a normal vanilla cake coated in like a weird outer shell of like I don't know what it is, some kind of icing or whatever. That is like zebra patterned, and then the inside is just like with a little bit of like filling on the inside, a little bit of icing, and they're tiny, they're small.
You're losing me, mate.
Look,
I'll just stick with Battenbergs. Thank you very much. Why no?
the 1000
Why is it so long? And why?
1000 Locomotiven.
Okay, why? The first one looks somewhat like a stable drawing. The second one looks a little more unhinged. Then the bottom one looks like the person that drew it was like... That was drawn on like the wall of like a mental asylum.
It's expressionism.
Someone who sees demons in the night drew this on the wall.
I actually really like that.
It's expressive, I'll give it that.
It's incredible. It reminds me of what is it, William Turner's drawing of a train. Not drawing of a train, painting of a train. Where how it's like I went to go see that in the National Gallery. It's like you know, Chad knows what it is, and you know what it is. It's a very famous painting. It's the one where it's a train, but it's hardly there. It's all just like light effects and things happening and movement.
I thought Will Turner was a character from Pirates of the Caribbean.
You thought William Turner was it?
William Turner is a character from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is he?
Yeah. He's
seen
played
it.
by Orlando Bloom.
I don't know. I've never seen the film.
You've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
No. Why would I?
They're great films. The first 3 are utterly amazing.
I wouldn't know. Hardly ever heard of them.
What do you mean you've hardly heard of them?
Well, I know they exist, but nobody talks about it. Nobody cares.
You really do live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, don't you?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Okay, chat, you've got to understand. We had this conversation yesterday.
Oh my god.
Me and my room, like, we'd truly understanding how in the middle of nowhere Mike lives.
Oh my god, this again.
Yes, because it genuinely is like... It's so impossible for me to wrap my head around.
Oh boy. Look. It's... How is it that hard to do? I live... Okay. My town, where I grew up in, is like... 4 or 5 hour drive outside of like the nearest Walmart. That doesn't mean like that's the only store that exists.
Now, I know there are other stores near to you, but my point being, though, that, like, you rarely go to the cinema, and it's also the fact that, like, you don't watch a lot of movies.
Well, yeah, because I can't. Because you can't get them.
Piracy!
I'm bad at it. I don't know how.
Well, while you're in the UK... You need to go onto BBC iPlayer and Channel 4 and ITV and all their websites, and while it's for free, watch as many goddamn movies as you can. Go onto ITV and you will watch Channel 4. You will go onto Channel 4 and you will watch Indiana Jones. That's your homework.
I mean, okay.
I'm giving you homework. I'm a teacher now.
I mean, yeah, I get everyone likes the movie. It's another 80s Spielberg flick. I get why everyone likes it. I like the idea of it. It's like, yeah, adventure, doing the thing. But, like, ultimately, yeah, it's another...
Isn't that every movie? Adventure, doing the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what, yeah, no, it's just, well, you know what I mean.
There are two kinds of movies. There's, adventure, doing the thing, and whatever goddamn David Lynch is doing.
Those are the only two types of
movies. Those are the only two types of movies.
Yeah.
It's adventure and doing the thing, or David Lynch. Those are the only two kinds of movies.
And that's how we want it. But yeah, no, it's another Spielberg movie from the 80s. Sure, he did a lot of those. They're fine. Everyone likes them. I've never felt a huge need to watch it.
Sorry, someone in chat while we talked about piracy, you wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download a car.
Would you download a train?
Yes. I would, without question, download a train.
Oh yeah, a train. I'd download this train.
Look at these trains. I'd download them.
Why are they in the middle of nowhere?
What?
What?
That's cruel. That's like
how did you get
That's
there?
like putting a ship in the middle of the desert. Why did you do that?
Are you lost?
Okay, I think what this is, this probably was a plant that at some point in its life was served by the railroad.
Oh, and it got shut down.
And either the plant got shut down or they moved to like road traffic. It seems to still be in use. It's shifted to road traffic. And obviously they've just kept them. Hold on. Someone says they're radioactive.
Wait, are they radioactive?
Hold on, slow down. Why are they radioactive?
Radioactive? Wait,
like the locomotive. I can understand this box back here being like radioactive.
Go back to the first picture. Is there anything that I don't see any like radiation?
I mean, it looks like a little skull is in like the headlight, but aside from that,
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. Why are they radioactive? How are they radioactive? Read the description.
Oh, it's in the caption. They're cursed because these alcos spent their entire working lives moving spent nuclear fuel at the Hanford site, and as such are still radioactive today. Oh, so these have been moving like waste uranium. They've been Chernobyl.
That's awesome, actually.
That's actually really cool.
That's cool. I love that.
How radioactive, though?
Yeah, like
because if people have been working in them, then evidently they're not like radioactive to the point of like melt your skin off.
But gonna kill ya.
But at the same time, are they radioactive where I could stand next to one and get my picture taken, or are they radioactive to the point where just being within a mile of them, my hair's gonna start falling out?
Can't be that bad. There's plants around it. Look.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, not directly around it.
Well, you know what
Actually,
I mean.
I think it's probably a safe bet that everywhere where there's gravel is probably radioactive.
Yeah.
This is Fallout now. Alright, here we go. So, picture one, mountain locomotive.
Tiny.
Is it? What?
That's hot. Zoom in on the stream.
I'm going to zoom in, but like, what? It's hard to see that.
Is it like?
So is there like?
It's just like
okay, so
saddle backing its way up.
Hold on. There's a track in the middle, but then there's like a track either side, and I guess it's just how is it climbing? It's not like a rack rail. It's what?
It's the big tracks on the side, they're for the big wheels, and the small tracks are for the little carriages.
Yeah, I established that, but how does it climb?
A lot of effort. It goes zigzag.
It goes zigzag. So it goes like that up the side of the mountain.
It just goes.
Well, if you're going to have all this effort, just install an elevator.
Yeah, at that point.
At that point, just install an elevator. You're wasting everyone's time. Want to go to the top of a mountain? Elevator. I've seen
Fire tower locomotive.
No.
Wait a second.
I've had this picture before. We're not look. This one, however, it's very blurry. This isn't like the stream compression. This is just very blurry. It looks like it's. Oh my god, that is a plane flying. That plane is flying low.
Airplane right there.
Don't you love living in like a flight path? But like it's zigzagging, and so like it's also. But looking at the locomotive, it looks like it's got like another rail above it that it grabs. What? What are these?
Those are the elevators.
Why is there a city on top of a mountain? This is very poor architectural planning, if I've ever heard it.
You just check out this guy. He's called Sigistrasser. He created all these drawings. Okay.
And he's a maniac.
I want to see what...
He's a maniac, and I want to interrogate him with a barbecue.
ToT, look him up. Maybe he's still alive.
No.
The Schwerzungs...
Are you popping bubble wrap?
Yeah.
Stop popping bubble wrap. You're ruining the sound quality.
Okay.
Like, I could just hear, like, in my left ear, I could just hear the rustling and every occasional popping. I was like, what is he doing? Mike, just get DVDs posted to you for fuck's sake. Yeah, just like you could probably order like a bulk collection of DVDs off of like eBay or something.
I thought about that.
I don't know what's going on here.
Well, it's obviously, don't you know, it's the Schwerzungsschlock von Buxtehude. That's probably butchered.
Very butchered.
Fun fact, chat, I don't actually speak German. I just try. And it doesn't work.
Well, everyone tries.
Bonfire of Trains. Oh.
Perfect German, Mike. From KPEV.
G7.3.
Okay, so that's that. What's this one? Oh god, no.
Yes!
No!
Stand Locomotion!
No!
Und stessend with
Stand!
Stand Locomotion!
Stando Power! Locomotive!
Stations Mobil Lon. Locoromfit? What the fuck?
Locodromen.
What does that mean?
I don't understand. Why are they giving these engines such big wheels? The big wheels are bad. We've been over this.
No, they're good because they look fun and whimsical.
They look whimsical, but they're
silly.
very impractical.
They're silly, and that's what you want.
You don't want silliness. You want stability.
The silly train.
You want silly trains. I want reliable public transport.
I want whatever the hell this is.
What, this one on the top left?
Yeah, it looks like it would make coffee really well.
Why is it got like iron railings around it? Like it's a church.
To keep the ruffians out.
To keep the ruffian, so you can have the coffee all to yourself.
Exactly. No, and that looks like a hot dog.
It does look like a hot dog sticking out the end.
Exactly.
Why is there a hot dog sticking out the end?
The Bratwurst. That's not a hot dog. There's a hot dog with German.
No.
That
Why is it multi-story?
That's Hotrad look.
Why is this guy down here on his own?
He's sad.
I would be too. Wouldn't you?
It's so tall though. I like it.
Why is it so? It's so top heavy.
Look.
That could not handle a tight curve.
Well, I mean, if you just go slow enough, it'll be fine.
That couldn't handle a turn at speed because it's too top heavy. You need a lower center of gravity. Once again, chat has found a way to displease me. And we've had the towers again.
I love the towers.
We're not doing the towers. It's whatever these are.
Golfplatz Locomotive.
Why is the back wheel on this one got a massive cylinder?
It's to make it go.
Yeah, but why has the front wheel not got a cylinder as well?
Well, that's the I don't know, whatever you call it, the thingy wheels.
It's the thingy wheel.
The guide wheels. The thingy wheels.
Why is this a penny farthing?
Well, because it's the most.
These are all awful. These are all awful.
Golf cart locomotive.
These look bad and you should feel bad.
It looks like a fish.
Yeah, fish.
No, it does look like a fish.
A fish, yeah.
What?
Oh, I think we've had this picture before, but I still love it. Because they're just like, okay, how are we going to get the locomotives from like up here to down there, or from down there to up here to work in the quarry? I know. We'll just hook them to these giant cables.
Now, here's the question. Would you ride in the train while it's doing that?
I'd let the train go first. Like, I'd assume, like, I'd be waiting in turn. Like, I'd see how much this one shakes on its way down. And if it's, like, constantly shimmying side to side, I'd be like, yeah, no, miss me with that.
I'd definitely ride it.
Oh, I'd love to ride it, but if it shakes too much, I'm like, nah,
I don't care.
I'm not staying in that cab. I will fall out of that cab, even if I might belt it in. This, yeah, it's buried.
It's fine.
Why is it covered in so much stuff?
It comedically crashed through a barn.
Yeah, it just went through a barn. Do you expect anything less from a Australian narrow gauge steelwork shunter? Mismatched and misnumbered tender, no less. Oh yeah, the tender's 21, and on the locomotive it says 3.
I mean, yeah.
I think that's a tank engine as well.
Sometimes you get your socks mixed up in the wash, and you wear different pairs of socks. It's like what happens here.
Well, just sometimes you couple up to the wrong tender.
Yeah, sometimes, you get your tenders mixed up.
Alright. From Danish Heritage Railway that's now closed, this thing had a B18 Volvo motor and was called Mimmer.
Oh!
That's so tiny, I can barely see what that is.
If there's anything that could be called Mimmer, I think it's that.
That's got Mimmer.
Yeah.
That's got Mimmer energy.
Mimmer energy, we got it. We like it. We appreciate it.
Let's see that.
It's an American train.
Proud to be an American. Oh no, actually, hold on, I've just seen the wheels. Oh no, hold on, no, wait,
what's happening?
It's, no, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. There should be only, like, it's got extra wheels, it's got more wheels than it needs. Why do you have so many wheels? Who did this to you? Who hurt you?
Sometimes you just want to get a bit of extra wheels.
I don't want extra wheels, though.
Why not?
Extra wheels aren't...
Treat yourself.
The extra wheels don't mean better, Mike.
Gee, why does Mom let you have 8 wheels?
Gee, why does Mom let you have 8 wheels?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Why did I repeat... What? I'm very tired.
But
I've had a long day.
I just
my brain is not working.
Suggested that joke into your brain, and you just repeated it like you were a fucking cartoon character. Why did you let have the train?
Guys, the Canadians, they're rotting my mind. He's using his Canadian. It's from all the milk he's been drinking. He's developed mind powers. The Tim Hortons. He's drugged me with Tim Hortons.
Anyways, here's the train on a little spinny thing. I like to imagine it's not actually lining up on anything, it's just spinning around.
It probably is if it's surrounded by all these people. Just the magic roundabout music playing as it's going round. Just in like, but it's like crushed and distorted, so it's just like really uncomfortable.
Oh god.
I think it's the livery that's bad.
I don't know. I think it's the spinning. We used to have We used to have a merry-go-round at the playground I went to when I was a kid. I think a kid broke his leg on it though, so they had to take it out.
Yeah, like it's usually those like in playgrounds, just the things that spin around a lot.
Yeah, but they were the coolest thing.
They're so cool. Have you ever seen people that just go to like playgrounds and they have like a little,
yes,
they have like a little motorbike or something,
I know exactly
and they
what
just
you're talking about.
They just spin it around super fast, and there's someone on it just like having all of the blood in their body is being thrown to one side from the centrifugal force. Their heart is like struggling to keep it circulating.
They're pulling more G's than like they put onto like fighter pilots.
like Maverick in Top Gun, that's how he trained. As a kid, him and his mates with like a little motorbike would spin around. Oh my god.
Anyway.
That's not meant to have a Santa Fe livery.
Oh no, it's the wrong color. What a shame.
It wasn't all that bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine actually. I like it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually.
I think it's okay.
Okay, it's got the right front for a Santa Fe livery.
It's got a little nose.
It's got a nose.
A little muzzle. I mean, you know,
sometimes you need power on the go, which I get.
This is me with my dumb little like phone charging battery, like going out in public.
Yeah, like this is like
no.
this is like the power brick you carry around in public.
I gotta charge my phone. Sorry,
but it's just like absurdly big. You have to physically carry it around.
My massive power brick. Unlimited power. Yeah.
Power.
That's just what Emperor Palpatine was hooked up to. It wasn't the Force or nothing. He just like grabbed the jumper cables.
He just put his he just like got a fork and shoved it into the nearest electrical socket and just pointed his hand at Mace Windu and prayed that something was gonna happen. Unlimited power.
Somebody should have just said wireless dog.
What do you mean, what? Wireless dog?
Wireless
There's a
dog.
wire quite clearly here. The dog's too tired, so the owner's just carrying him.
Aww.
It's like one of
for a walk like a little puppy.
It's like when you get like a small dog and you take him for a walk and he zoomies around too much and he gets really tired, so you have to carry him home.
Aww.
That's a very wholesome thing. We've said something wholesome on this stream, Mike. We did it.
Yeah.
Can we stop streaming now?
I don't know. Mike is illiterate. It said weird. Okay, look, I've got bad eyesight.
It's okay, Mike. I'm just dyslexic. You can't see, I can't read. Neither of us should be looking at chat.
Yeah, the chat, the text is too small.
That's a video. It's just a video of it in motion. It's just grooving right along.
That's fine.
Moving right along. I've not watched the Muppets movie.
No, me neither, actually.
Moving right along. Again, these liveries don't look awful.
This is fine.
I said it before on many like Cursed Train streams. Like, if the livery suits it, even if it's incorrect, like they shouldn't be painted like this. It's the wrong livery. I think I could be wrong, but like, it looks fine. This isn't cursed.
It's okay.
This isn't cursed.
I like it. I like that.
Now, if this was like a British rail steam locomotive painted this, I'd be pulling my hair out. But this is fine.
I think it's fine, and I like it. Makes me happy.
Also, look at this boy.
Oh my god.
That is a big boy.
It's got like a suit of armor on its face.
That boy could headbutt like a boulder and it would split in half.
Bonk. I love it. I don't.
It's like meant to be.
It's fine.
I love that it's meant to be streamlined, but
then you have that big.
The front is just a brick.
Yeah.
It's just a brick. It's like not smooth. It's like not streamlined at all.
Yeah.
But it looks good, and that's what we care about.
www.phototime. What the hell is it even saying?
Phototimetunnel.com.
Phototimetunnel.com. What is happening?
He's cutting up the engine.
He's hitting it with a hammer.
That's an axe.
He's hitting it with an axe.
That's an engine he felled in the woods, and now he's cutting it up so he can transport it back home. To burn to fuel his log cabin. It's a log cabin, but it's like, instead of logs, it's just like the boiler of a locomotive. Oh, it's like the boiler tubes, just a load of copper pipes stacked up like it's a log cabin. I mean, it'd be very good to insulate, but you wouldn't want to sleep in it in a storm.
Oh no.
You get struck by lightning and your whole house is just made of copper.
I think actually like me in my manganese house when the rain happens and it's like Colin Firth and that fucking in front of the computer screen and everything exploding around.
It's just like
me and my
Wham Bam Shangalam playing in the background. Oh, I love it. Breaks through the cab roof. Here's Johnny!
Oh, that's good.
Oh, got me and my potassium car when I drive it through the car wash. And it's just the sparks flying. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Why is he attacking? Why is he attacking this poor fella?
What has this train done?
Why are you on a bank? You shouldn't be up there. Hold on a second.
When your cat gets on top of the fridge. Get down from there.
You shouldn't be up there, buddy.
Please, can you get down even?
No, get down. I love how you can see that like they've built like a little wooden ramp down here to help get the train down. Oh, hey, you shouldn't be on that cliff, buddy. It's
the ending of The Italian Job.
It literally is.
I've got an idea, lads.
This is a self-preservation society. And then that's just buried in the ground. It's hard to tell. I think I've seen this picture before, but again, it's kind of buried in the ground, so it's hard to figure out what's going on.
He's just in there.
He's just in the ground. He's having a splish splash, having a play.
They're planting trains for the winter.
Yeah. So when like spring and summer comes around, they'll have a harvest. They'll have a bountiful crop of trains.
Jeremy Clarkson harvesting his crop of trains.
Why Jeremy Clarkson? He doesn't like trains.
He's Clarkson's farm. Well, that's why he's harvesting it and selling it.
Oh, hello. Oh, is this... Okay, so this is a bridge here. From the looks of it. Has this gone... I think this has gone off the bridge.
No, it's Wile E. Coyoteing it. It hasn't looked down yet, so it's floating.
It's just like gone, like... There was a sign in front of it that says tracks out of order, and it's just driven straight off a cliff, but it's not gone downwards. And in a second, the driver's going to move the sign out of the cab window because it's blocking his view. Then he's going to look at it. It's just going to say line out of use. He's going to look out the window, see just the big drop, and down he goes. No.
Teleports behind you.
No. Oh, God.
It's got the laser eyes.
It's got the woke eyes and everything. No, because this is like an... Okay, first of all, this is an LMS engine.
Flying slot? Oh, the Scotsman.
No, like, the C is scuffed, so it does look like it says Flying Slotsman.
The Flying Slotsman. Gambling train. The train where you gamble.
Its proportions are all wrong. It's the most vile thing. Look at the tender. Look at the livery on the tender. It's been so poorly applied.
It's just kind of...
It's just there.
Flying.
It was just someone's job to come in and paint that on a Tuesday, and they put no thought into it. Flying Slutsman. We're running a different kind of train there, fellas. You might want to go easy. Train of thought. Just can't stop with the innuendos. Oh god, what is this?
That's a BMW Isetta. Not an Isetta, but it's like...
It's a bubble car.
It's the bubble car, yeah. It's the BMW bubble car.
It's the BMW bubble car.
They turned it into... You can't get out of it, though, because the door opens up from the front.
Because the door opens up at the front. It's got, like, the little buffers or the knuckle coupler or whatever it is in the way. I do love, though, it's got, like, the full, proper, like, train horn on the roof. So could you imagine... Your head is, like, just, like, 2 inches below that. So every time you need to honk, you just deafen yourself. Get out of the way! You just have tinnitus for the next 5 minutes. Oh, hey, it's convertible.
Convertible.
There's meant to be a cab there, but there's no cab.
Sports train.
Sports train. It's a sporty train.
The train that...
Hey, Mike, do you know what locomotive that is? That's a London Brighton South East Coast Railway E2, aka the basis of Thomas the Tank Engine.
I fucking hit my shin on the stairs earlier today really hard.
What? Okay. And what?
What did you do? Rip a tongue ass. What?
Because it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Tongue ass.
Rip a tongue ass. What?
What's your shin got to do with anything?
I wanted to follow up that very long little string of words that you were saying with something that just
completely useless information.
Useless information.
Johnny Train of Thought is confused. Johnny Train of Thought Steam Train. Steam Rail.
That's not very steam.
That's not a steam engine.
That's a fake one.
You can't fool me.
You can't fool me, faker. You're the faker. What's it, the thing from Sonic the Hedgehog?
I found you, faker. Faker. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. I think like later it says something like, you're not even good enough to be my fake. And it's just like, okay, chill.
Wow.
I can't wait for that movie to come out and just watch. I can't wait for that movie to come out and be in and see like there is going to be an audience, like one of those like people like filming the audience reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of the Sonic the Hedgehog backstory you know.
I know a decent amount of Sonic lore. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so you know there's like that little blonde hair girl that gets shot.
What is it, Elise or whatever her name
Maria.
is? Maria. That's it. Maria.
Or like she gets shot, or like she suffocates or something. And you know it's like the part of Shadow's tragic backstory.
Yeah.
I can't wait for a soldier to just shoot a kid, and the entire Sonic fan base cheers.
Yeah.
We're getting the Shadow lore, baby! Yes! It's just like, guys.
Wow! Sonic. I fucking love doing that little, like, the dumb little, like, Sonic one. Like, whoa!
No, it's
Sonic the Hedgehog here.
It's like it's the Sonic 06. Whoa!
Wow!
And that you hear it all the time because Sonic keeps dying because Sonic 06 is like the worst game ever made.
Wow!
Like you're just running through a level and you just clip through the floor and it's just whoa!
Things clipping through things is always like the funniest shit to me for some reason.
So fucking okay. 2 video game things that like are just infinitely funny. Number 1, things clipping through things. Number 2, low polygon characters, low polygon things that have audio that is so violently bit crushed. I'm gonna have to. You've not watched the new season of Smiling Friends yet. You've seen clips though, right?
I've seen clips of it. Are you talking about Grimly?
Quibbly. Is it
Quibbly.
Is it Grimly? Quibbly, whatever it's called. Quibbly. And how
I swear if I had my Grimly gun right now.
And it's just how he talks, but it's so bit crushed. Remember, perfect. Kids, bit crushed is funny.
It's always funny. We should bit crush this stream, honestly.
Yeah, how do we bit crush the stream?
64 bits.
32 bits. 16 bits. 8-bit. 4-bit. 2-bit. 1-bit. Half-bit. The game. It's just how by the end of it you just hear and you just can't make out a single thing he said.
It's the best.
Oh god. If I ever edit this, when I finally get my finger out my ass and start editing this stuff. Oh god.
Wearing the face of his enemy.
That is the face of someone who has seen something horrifying.
I was reading it's like a war trophy.
I'm reading that as the face of like, you know what that is actually. You've not. Oh, I was about to say you've not. No, you've not watched Mad Max, have you?
I ride to Valhalla, shiny and chrome.
Valhalla, but like in the
witness me
in the first Mad Max movie. Like in the end, where like Max is going after this biker gang and whatnot, the lead villain toe cutter, like he's on his motorbike, like Max is chasing him down the road, and like the guy on the motorbike's just flooring it, like trying to get away from Max, and then just like a lorry appears in front of him, and there's this shot of like the visor on his helmet going up and the eyes bulging out of his head in like shock, and then just bang, he hits the front of the semi-truck, but his eyes are bulging out in the exact same manner. So that's the face of a man who is about to be crushed by a semi-truck. That's the face of a guy who's about to be ran down by Optimus Prime.
Oh my god.
That was not a planned stunt. No, in the first Mad Max movie, it was.
The driver just ran into a fucking truck.
He just ran into a truck. That would be hilarious.
Just like on the fucking director's commentary.
George Miller's like, yeah,
no, all the stunts were going great. With all the stuntmen.
That
last one was real though. That was an accident.
He was real. The guy died.
Very dead.
Yeah, no, but like.
It looked great though, so I put it in the movie.
Yeah. No, it was the second one, Road Warrior. There is a stunt in that's genuinely like fantastic, which is like Max's car crashes, like another car like part of like a chase. Max is being chased. A car's flipped over. Mm-hmm. Some guy's chasing on a motorbike. He crashes into the flip car, and he's meant to like hit the car and like get launched off the bike and fly over it. Mm. But what happens is, while they were shooting it, he rides the bike into the car, hits, he gets flung over, but his foot catches on the car, so he just you see him immediately just go limp, ragdoll, and he just pinwheels. He like spins through the air twice before hitting. Literally, he just goes woo 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 and just crashes into the ground, and like. They kept it in the movie, obviously. But like, the thing is, the guy broke his leg doing it. But what's even worse, I think he had broken his leg previously. So he had like a metal rod in his leg.
It broke the rod?
It bent the rod.
Oh!
Yeah, so they had to get him to hospital.
Bonk. Omega bonk.
It's genuinely one of those moments where it's like... I
clip my shin on the side of the doorway, bending my metal rod.
I could bang on about the Mad Max films because I love them so much because it's one of those things where, like, a group of people in a room couldn't have made Mad Max.
Yeah.
It just had to come out of one guy's head.
Hell yeah.
And, like, and it's so great. Like, it's so great, though.
It is. Now, I'm gonna stop you there because, no, look, chat, ToT can and will explain entire movies to me at length. And I respect that because he's a film buff.
I'm a film buff.
But also, I want to watch these movies at some point.
True. Well, you've got a very long list.
I do, yeah.
You've at least seen Fury Road, though.
No.
You just quoted it not 5 minutes ago.
Everyone knows the fucking quote from that movie. It's all over everywhere.
That's a valid answer. Let's keep going.
S.E. Dickens? S.E. Whattens?
C. Dickens.
See, who's he seeing? What's he seeing?
He's seeing the Dickens, and these two are clearly up to some Dickens because this one's crashed into that one. I love though that like somehow in the incident like just parts of like the ceiling has been broken away.
Fell off.
Just like this ornate ironwork has just been broken off. Dickens, I hardly know her. Imagine a dimension where the trains were built of wood and coal and burn metal in the firebox to power them. What are you talking about?
You can burn loading up my train with magnesium shavings. There we go.
You want to see performance? This is gonna give you performance.
Aluminum shavings.
It's the end of Back to the Future 3, but instead of like...
We're gonna get up to 88 miles per hour!
But instead, like, when they're using the train to get up to, like, 88 miles an hour, instead of, like, you know, whatever, like, chemical logs he's throwing in the firebox, Doc just starts shoveling in magnesium. Just the engine's just... It's just, like, red smoke is just pouring out of the front.
It's easy to get this lit, Marty. The difficult part will be getting it unlit.
Lighting the fire is going to be the easy part, Marty. The difficult part's going to be putting it out. It's a good thing we're going to the future. This won't be our problem.
Doc Brown burns down the entire fucking forest.
Doc Brown burns down the entire city in Back to the Future.
Doc, you put a magnesium fire in a DeLorean? It's just a car. It's in the mall parking lot, and it's not a time machine or anything. He just set it on fucking fire. It's just Marty, you have to come see me. It's my greatest invention ever. Doc, the car's on fire.
Doc, you didn't invent that. That's magnesium.
Marty, you gotta look at this.
Doc, what are you doing?
When it hits 88, Doc,
what are you doing? Doc. Hold up, Marty's got to have like that slight voice crack, so it's just like, Doc, what are you doing?
What are you
That's
doing?
That's plutonium. Why have you got plutonium and magnesium? Marty!
The Libyans!
The Libyans! You know how... You know how, like, the plot of Back to the Future, the opening of Back to the Future, he's like, Doc, where did you get plutonium from? I took it from a bunch of Libyans. And it's like, what? What do you mean? It's like, a bunch of, like, Libyan... It just dawned on me how fucked up that is.
Yeah. They wanted me to build a bomb, Marty. I gave him an empty case full of arcade machine parts. That's what he says. He scammed some Libyans to get some uranium. Where'd they get it from?
Yeah. Doc Brown is on a watch list.
Doc Brown is wanted by the FBI for international terrorism and weapons of mass destruction.
No, but here's the thing, though. He's wanted by, like, the CIA for possibly building a bomb. Yeah. When in reality, he uses that plutonium to make a time machine. So is that better or worse? Arguably worse, because we've seen what happens when you fuck with the timeline and the future goes bad.
I gotta burn the DeLorean, Marty. It's too much power.
We've seen the Biff canon timeline.
We gotta get rid of it.
Marty, behold my time machine. It's fantastic. It's amazing. We need to destroy it, Marty. But Doc, do you even know if it works? It's full of plutonium, Marty. We need to blow it up.
Doc, you can't
it's
just
in a
set
car.
it on fire, Doc.
We can't.
Uranium, Doc.
We can't.
Don't worry about it, Marty.
Marty,
uranium is fine.
Doc,
1.21 gigawatts.
Doc, we can't set fire to plutonium. We're in an urban environment.
What, Doc? We're in the middle of town, Doc.
We can't start a plutonium fire, Doc.
The aluminum. Oh my God! Literally, like that. I showed it. You built a time machine of DeLorean. The aluminum body, Marty. It burns better.
It's got nothing to do with the time. He just chose a DeLorean because he just stole it from someone.
I found it, Marty.
I found it, Marty. Where'd you find it?
The Libyan. He stole his fucking car.
It's not enough that he steals their plutonium. He steals their brand new DeLorean as well. Oh my God.
That means he's just like that asshole. What the hell?
Oh my God. By far the funniest part about Back to the Future was the fact that the real DMC DeLoreans performed like shit.
They did. They had to put a Porsche engine in it to get it up to speed in the film.
They literally, I think, like, unmodified, their maximum speed was 88 miles an hour if you gave it a long enough runway. Aside from that, it's just...
Oh my God.
We've been talking about Back to the Future and Doc Brown's plutonium and potassium powered car. This is the greatest stream we've ever done.
Oh boy.
The Libyans, man. They made me crash into Essie Dickens.
When this baby hits at 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious Dickens.
You're gonna see some serious Dickens. PTY Limited.
What does that mean, Doc?
I don't know, Marty.
Marty!
Doc, why do you sound like Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls? I don't know, Marty.
Help me, Marty.
Help me, Marty.
Marty,
I got
I'm
smoker's.
in hell, Marty. Help me.
I got smoker's lung, Marty.
I went back in time so I could start smoking earlier, Marty.
Could you imagine the only reason Doc wants to go back in time is so he can
give like 5-year-old Mark like a cigar.
He can give him his past self cigarettes in the hope that like smoking makes him look cool enough to get laid. That's like, and rather than like, you know, actually work on himself as a person, he just thinks cigarettes.
What the fuck are we doing?
Marty! Dipper, get in my time machine!
We gotta cook, Marty.
We gotta cook, Why is Breaking Bad part of this now?
Dr. White, you built a time machine out of a Winnebago? We gotta cook time,
That's Jesse. Right, Marty.
Jesse.
We gotta go back in time.
We gotta go back to the future, Jesse.
What we're gonna do, Jesse, we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna make loads of meth. We're gonna bury it in the desert. Come to the future.
We're gonna get meth. We're gonna start making meth before the meth happens.
We're going to go.
And then we'll have double
we're going
meth.
to go to the past, steal meth from people, and then sell it in the future.
We go to the future to steal meth from ourselves.
Breaking Bad to the future. I'm trying to think of how to like mix a bow. No, that's Better Call Saul. I'm thinking of it. Boom. Oh my God. So somehow we've crossed Back to the Future, Breaking Bad, and I've just thrown in Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls.
Oh, don't forget Better Call Saul.
Well, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, they're kind of hand in hand.
Exactly.
Sweet, merciful Jesus Christ.
We're going back in time to get the first turkeys off the menu.
Yes! It's free birds!
Yes!
It's free birds!
back to the free bird baking bed. We gotta get off this fucking image. It's doing something to us.
I've not seen the movie, but am I remembering it correctly? I've seen a clip of it where he's like, "We're gonna go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu."
Yeah.
And then he looks at the camera and says, "That's right. We're going back in time."
I think that is what he does.
It's like...
That's right.
Someone says, "Please, someone talented enough animate this." Oh god. Can you guys do cursed trains now? No, we're talking about Breaking Bad to the future.
With Knuckles.
With Knuckles.
And Knuckles.
And...
with Dante from Devil May Cry series.
Right.
New 3DS, new Super.
And it's just got...
S.E. Dickens Limited.
And Friends.
And
Friends! With like the Thomas the Tank Engine bubble. And Friends. It's just started and it just hasn't stopped. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
They're finally here. Performing for you.
New funky mode.
New funky mode. That's what I was thinking of. Mike and train of thought get in the same room. You thought they were chaotic before. You've not heard shit yet. Oh god.
Oh lord. Oh, what's up next?
Marty. It's got a wheel, Marty. Why? It's got a wheel.
Doc, that's a wheel. That's my skateboard, Doc.
It's a hoverboard, Marty.
Doc,
it hovers.
Doc, no.
What do you mean, Doc? No.
It's just Marty. Marty's just looking on like, Doc, no.
It's just like, Doc, please, you gotta stop.
Doc, no.
Doc, the accident was 5 years ago. You gotta let it go.
It's a hoverboard, Marty. It's a hover. Doc, no.
It's a hoverboard, Marty, but it's like, you know how in like Star Wars they surround like the wheels with mirrors, so it looks like it's floating.
Oh.
I love this little engine.
Yeah,
it's like rather than power the locomotive's wheels, we'll just have it drive half on the road, half on the rails. They couldn't commit to either.
It just goes in a circle.
It just goes. It probably. Damn it! The magic roundabout. Oh god, I'm gonna try to go to sleep tonight, and I'm just going to hear just like the slightly distorted. With like
fish.
What?
The fish train.
No. Why is there a horse's head sticking out of it?
I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse.
I'm so
hungry. How hungry are you?
What? What?
Fish train.
I don't like it.
Fish train. Woo.
Every day they're out there driving the fish train. Woo. This is why crack is illegal. I'm sorry. I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm afraid that I fear that no drugs were involved during the construction of this.
We're stone sober.
We are. Yeah. Could you imagine the fact that we are sober? We are completely sober.
Absolutely.
We are currently high on life.
Fucking Justin Roiland came. Goddamn motherfucker.
Hey, Doc.
Doc, we gotta get the fish.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Shut up, Morty.
Oh, jeez, Rick. No, we're not doing Rick and Morty impressions.
We're not.
God damn it.
My IQ's not high enough to do this.
We're not doing that. That's
Hold
not
on, I've just
funny.
realised there's a load of more animal heads sticking out the top of this.
Oh.
Why are who made this? And why is that
someone wrote an entire paragraph. We can read it, actually.
I wish the following were jokes. These are all real. The late Huang Yongping's Leviathan Figure 1.
Leviathanation.
Leviathanation. This is called Leviathanation.
It's art. No,
You call this art?
Yes, it is. As in, it was made by an artist. It is art.
In the sense that it was made by a person, yes, but like...
No, it's...
What is the intended emotion I am meant to feel from this?
Probably...
Other than, like, visceral disgust.
Well, there's probably some confusion, but it's sort of a combination of... Well, what is a leviathan? A leviathan is
typically a giant sea creature.
It's, giant
Serpentine,
oceanic...
usually.
Exactly. So this is a giant sea creature, but it's melded to a train car...
okay, but what does that represent?
Give me a fucking minute, okay? Jesus Christ, I do this in school every day.
So you should know!
It's difficult! It doesn't get easier to interpret art. You need a second. You gotta take it in. Goodness, I don't know anything about this work. I don't know the context. I don't know what like the artist statement was. I mean, the obvious thing is like melding between man and machine, trains. These big machines. They are our modern leviathans, and it's being sort of melded with the mythical nautical leviathan of a sort of like mythical sea creature. Lots of different animals being sort of morphing into one singular thing. Beyond that, though, I'd need more information to make a proper analysis of this.
Your homework for tonight.
No, I'm actually gonna look this up and see what it is. Thank you, Paige Wilder. Oh well.
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Suffer.
No.
Let's see. Milwaukee Road's Little Joe Locomotive, shown at a better angle in figures 2 and 3. I wouldn't call that little because it's got 2, 4, I think 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. At least more than 30 wheels.
You don't need that many.
That's too many.
Add less of them.
Add less? So you mean subtract?
No, when you make the next one, you add less of them.
So you subtract?
No. Subtracting implies that they were there before. I'm saying when you make the next one from scratch, don't add so many.
But
if you put too many chocolate chips in your chocolate chip cookie, you say, well, next time I'll add less of them.
Yeah, but they've built more than one. So
they've just made the mistake multiple times. Next time, add less of them.
I'm a mistake that's been made multiple times.
Aww.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Aww, sad.
I'm let's keep moving. Car train!
Yeah! Car train!
Woo!
Da, 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 da.
Every day we're out here driving car train. Woo! This looks like something that belongs in Thunderbirds.
Oh my god, no, it does.
It looks something like that needs to be in Thunderbirds.
You can see it.
With just some like over the top grandiose like marching band music. Okay, figure 4 is Le
Tournier.
Okay, you're Canadian, you can speak French.
A little bit.
Gas turbine land train model CT497.
I like it a lot, actually.
Then there's the Pennsylvania Railroad's Atlas car and the Mad River NKP Rail Museum. It's the L!
The L!
It's the L car. Do you remember the L car?
Returned!
The L's returned!
Yes!
We have once again taken an L. Get out of here. We don't... What?
Ooh. The train that can do 100 miles per hour and get the iron lung to the dam on time.
Oh, yeah, that was the flying Zephyr or whatever it was. The silver surfer.
The flying thing.
Whatever that...
The Silver Surfer?
Do you remember that film, right, chat? Me, Mike, and River watched it like 8... Was River there?
River was... No. Was he? I think he was.
I think River was there because it was us three riffing on that movie.
Yeah.
Because it was on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like... It's just... This would look like really sleek and aerodynamic.
If it wasn't for the little...
Yeah, why does it have a turret?
Gun turret. For protecting the train.
It's so like the RAF can like stick guns out. How about you, bounder?
Yeah, this looks like a... It looks like a...
Oh boy!
Oh, it's leaning forward.
He's got a hunch.
He's
Why is he so big?
chunky fella. He's It's the trains from Half-Life.
They are actually. They're just big. It's just a big rectangle on wheels.
Yeah.
I replayed Half-Life a couple months ago, and like it deeply upsets me because every time a train goes down the tracks, like the model, like I sometimes try and get a look, and like the model of the train, the wheels are either too wide or too narrow for the tracks, so it's just kind of gliding along, and the wheels don't even turn, so it just kind of goes.
Just moves.
No, this is
Schmooze.
an absolute unit. Though.
I like it.
That looks like it's just solid metal.
Yeah, no, that thing could. I don't know what it could do, but it could do something.
It could do something. It's
I
a
don't
big
want to find
boy.
out. It's a big,
It's a
big
big
fellow.
boy. What?
Dog train. Dog boy
Ooh.
train. Dog boy train. Dog boy train.
Every day they're
We're
out there driving
dog
dog train.
Woo.
Ooh.
We gotta stop doing that.
We need. You put the DuckTales theme in my head.
It's never getting out. But no, we have the furry train. People are saying.
And there's like
kitty train.
So hold on. I'm guessing this is like a promotional thing they did. So I think that's like
Puppy train.
I think that looks like a dog from Paw Patrol or something. What is this?
Garfield train.
Alright, it's the Garth train.
Music train.
Oh, that's inoffensive.
It looks like a mall, like coin-operated ride.
That looks like something, yeah, like you'd see it like a shopping centre or like outside of like a petrol station.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's not like any one thing specifically. Like, you know how you see them and it's always like, you know, like a horse or unicorn, or it's always like a van, or it's always like a car or a train. But they don't have the license to make like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Any particular...
Or they don't have like a Disney license, so they can't make it look like a Disney character. So they just make it vaguely look something like that.
Yeah.
Like it has no licensed name.
Somebody in chat just said, well, this is murder on the dog train when all the brakes failed and I'm going downhill. Now I'm just thinking about like Murder on the Orient Express, but it's Murder on the Dog Train Express.
Murder on the dance floor. You better not steal the groove. Hey. 4 funicular cars from... I can't pronounce that.
Kintetsu Ikoma. In the Nara prefecture.
And then there's... Yeah, okay, so these two are like... The top two run on a different railway from the bottom two.
Oh.
Because if you look at the side, like... Actually, no, they might...
That's still a very steep hill.
No, actually, no, I might be wrong. They could be on the same railway. This one just has a third door in the middle. I don't know, this one seems steeper than this one. It might just be the camera angle.
Oh, D-Man.
D-Man! What did I miss? You missed a lot, mate.
That was a decent amount.
You missed so much. Mike and I, for like a solid 5-10 minutes... just started doing Back to the Future.
We're just riffing on that, like, just...
Cause it kind of dawned on us how kind of messed up it is that, like, this scientist promised to build a bunch of Libyan terrorists to bomb. Also, why Libyans?
I think it's because, like, in the 1980s, like, there was something going on with Libya. I think it was, like...
There was a lot going on in the 80s, Mike.
There was a lot going on in the 80s. When was, like, the SAS hostage rescue? That was 81, wasn't it? Yeah, no, that was at the start of the 80s. That had... well, the reason they're... Okay, so... I think it was 81, the British SAS, Libyan nationalist terrorists broke into the... one of the... what's it called when a country has, like, a representative in another country, it's called?
Ambassador?
Ambassador, yeah. Libyan nationalists, I believe, broke into the ambassador office, whatever that's called.
The
embassy. Embassy, thank you, chat. They broke into the embassy and held it hostage, and then the SAS was sort of brought out to break that hostage break the hostage thing that was going on, and it all happened like on live TV. It was a whole thing.
Oh damn!
Yeah, no.
Also, that was 1979, apparently.
Ah, so close. 2 years off.
I mean, like, it was close enough to have, like, effect in the 80s.
Oh, yeah!
It's your favourite
It's another one!
It might be the same one.
Yes! I love it. I love it. I want it.
It needs a bit of TLC.
I mean,
also, how tiny are those wheels?
It's little small.
They got to be like the same diameter as like toilet paper tubes.
Little things. Oh, the Top Gear.
Top Gear.
I remember this fucking episode. I love this episode so much.
This wouldn't have been a terrible idea. The reason the caravans were so noisy, if you look, is they just took the caravans off of like their like the wheels, like the
suspensions.
Like if they took the wheels off the caravans and mounted them on just like these metal frames, they didn't put any suspension on the metal frames.
Yeah.
So all the vibrations just went straight through into the caravan. That's why they were so goddamn noisy.
And the one caught fire, and it was a great episode.
This is a great episode. Why does that look like a submarine?
I was about to say.
It's a submarine.
The Yellow Submarine ride from Walt Disney World in 1947.
We all live in the yellow. Actually, no, that's the Beatles.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
The Beatles.
Audio Jungle.
Good save, Mike.
We did it.
Good save.
We did it.
We did it. I did it. I saved the show.
But no. Did you know in Walt Disney World in like the 1950s, the submarine ride, it was diesel powered. So you had all the actresses who were playing mermaids were just sitting in a pool full of diesel fumes for like 6 hours a day. It was awful.
The Magic Kingdom.
Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Where you smell diesel.
Like when it first opened, weren't there sometimes just gators in the water?
Yeah, because it's Florida. They couldn't get them all out.
On top of the Top Gear episode, where are you all Team May, Hammond, or Team Clark? What?
Who do you like better?
Weird way of phrasing that, but yeah. I'm James May. I like James May.
Yeah, no, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I always was like, Clark's mean. You know, Clarkson's mean, so I
Clarkson's just kind of like...
But now, looking back, I'm like, I mean, sometimes
he's very clever. I'll give Clarkson that. He's quite clever, and he plays himself off as an oaf. But in reality, he does have some wisdom. To an extent, though. Because at the same time, he's also the kind of guy that's like, yeah, no, I personally believe we should get rid of buses on roads. And it's like, well, no, because buses are for people who either don't want to drive or cannot drive. So what happens when you get rid of the buses? Well, you get loads more people in cars. Suddenly the roads are clogged up.
I've been watching a lot of Clarkson's Farm recently. I've been watching season 3. Have you seen season 3?
I've not seen season 3 yet.
You've got to watch season 3. It's great.
I'm hit and miss with Clarkson's Farm. I could take it or leave it.
I love it. I'm so excited for season 4.
Yeah, I'll be fair. Like with Clarkson's Farm, he's at least said, okay, I'm gonna give it a go, and he's like actually cocking up in real time.
Yeah, no, that's what I love about it.
Farming is genuinely like a really stressful job.
Well, I mean, that's what makes like the first 2 series are the best, because like he's messing it up the most, but he genuinely is trying to run an actual farm. He's not just like, it's not just a thing for the camera. So he's making real mistakes. He doesn't know what he's doing. By season 3, like he's got a bit of a handle on it, but not enough where it's like.
Okay, I have an outline of what I'm doing, but I don't know the specifics.
Exactly. He's got an idea. It's not a great idea, but he knows enough to be dangerous.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's coming into its own. It's going good.
Clarkson's always dangerous.
He knows enough to be more dangerous.
Hey, we've had this image again.
Oh, sneaking around the house.
Just
hiding in the bushes.
Me trying to sneak in at like 3 a.m.
Hey, could you buy me some cigarettes? Yeah, no, the guy won't sell me any. Yeah, no, hey.
Hey, could you buy me some? Could you buy me like?
Could you buy me a beer?
Could you buy me like just a 4-pack?
No, I left my ID at home actually. Could you buy me a beer, please?
I've never had that issue because as soon as I like moved to Manchester, not only did I have ID proving I was like old enough, but like I think it was especially during like lockdown. Well, it was before lockdown. I was like trying to grow facial hair. Like, I couldn't grow, like, the sides out, but I could grow, like, the stash and the beard, like, stash and the chin. So I just kind of have, like, a bit of a goatee.
Oh, you have a goatee is hard to imagine.
I've got pictures somewhere. I'll see if I can find them.
Oh, boy.
But I'd have, like, a bit of, like, a kind of, like, a goatee, sort of, like, just a... You know how, like, Hammond has it in the...
Yes.
In Grand Tour? I used to kind of have it a bit like that. And then during lockdown, I was just like, I can't be arsed. And so I just didn't bother shaving, and now I have a beard, and I like it. But, like, for the longest time, I'd just grow out facial hair, and I think I've very rarely been ID'd. It's only after I shave, I get ID'd, and even then, I rarely go out. But, like, after I shave, I have such a baby face. I go from looking like 30 to 13.
Someone in the chat says, like, sneaky snitch. You know that fucking YouTube stock music, that Kevin MacLeod song, like, do 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 do.
I know exactly the one you mean. I'm thinking back, actually. I don't think I've ever used a Kevin MacLeod song in any of my videos.
Why haven't you?
I don't know.
You should.
I think the reason is because I have to, like, Kevin MacLeod is, it's not royalty free, it's Creative Commons.
Yes.
So you have to like
credit him.
You have to credit him, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But usually I just grab a random video game soundtrack and just slap that in, because why not?
I mean, yeah.
I've used most of the good songs from Undertale at this point. I have
running out of music.
I can't wait for Toby Fox to drop Deltarune's Chapter 3 and 4 so I can just wring them dry for their music. Because I've used all the good songs from Deltarune too. I've used, like, Thrash Machine. I've used, like, so many.
Well, I mean, I've been showing you...
These are the Panama Canal engines.
Oh!
So, like, instead of tugboats, because obviously you can't fit tugboats in besides, like, giant cruise ships, they just have these little engines that follow along beside the boat on the Panama Canal.
Oh. They look like...
What do they look like?
I don't know what they look like. They look like little forklifts or something.
They do. They have forklift energy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're kind of built for a similar industrial purpose. Whoa!
What?
Someone's italicized the front of this engine.
I was about to say, that's a apostrophe.
Someone essentially highlighted the front of this engine and hit Control-I on their keyboard. I think this, looking at the carriages, I think it's Australian?
Someone in chat just said Japanese.
Is this Japanese?
Yeah.
I guess it's Japanese. Looking at the carriage, I assumed it was Australian because those are very, like, colonial carriages, but no, it's Japanese.
No.
I trust my chat. Not much, but I trust them. I wouldn't trust them with my life. Oh, God. No, oh, God.
The TRN.
Why do you have, like, two different tanks? It's so rusty as well.
More water.
Yeah, but you just make the tank bigger. You don't add...
No, send another one. We can't make it bigger.
You just have a big tank.
No, we can't. It's too much.
It's an oil-burning saddled... Okay.
Oh.
One of these holds oil, one of these holds water.
One tells the truth,
The other also... I was this close to saying that. One of these tanks holds the truth, the other holds only lies.
Me getting a drink from the train.
You walk up to the front of the train. Oh, locomotive, which way should I have the point set? You must ask us the right question. Electromotive.
Oh.
This is weird looking.
It's got a little arm.
Why has it got eyes?
Oh, it does have eyes.
It's got bug eyes.
Eyes. I like the orange and white.
This looks like it was rendered in the Source engine. I can't explain it. It's something about, like, the way, like, the wheels are, like,
ambient
lit.
occlusion turned off.
Like, yeah, the ambient occlusion's weird on this picture. I don't know what it is. I guess it's because it's, like, snow and so it's reflecting a lot of the light.
Oh,
underneath.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I don't know. It just looks like it's rendered in Source engine. I can't... It's weird.
Half-Life 3 train.
That mean we're never going to get it?
Yeah.
It's the Conrail brick.
Little box.
It's the Conrail box.
I love it.
Don't.
I want one.
Babe, get over here. It's the Conrail box.
Woo!
I pull up in front of your. I pull up to your house with the Conrail box, and you know damn well I'm gonna take you on the best date ever.
I'm gonna show you the best night of your life.
And then,
Standing on top of the Conrail box of like a boom box, like that, like Love Actually or something.
yeah, it's just like whatever the trope is where you're holding the boom box.
Yeah. What movie is that from?
I like the idea that I was like, don't, because it's electric. I like the idea that it's like, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna show you the best night of your life. Push it into like engage the drive, and you say, just like these really like loud electric motors. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Why is someone randomly on about the Sonic? Because we were talking about the Sonic movie earlier.
Picking up the BF in the Conrail box.
Picking up Babe in the Conrail box.
Picking up the Conrad in the BF box.
What?
Sagawa.
Well, there's got a big gap in it though. They don't have a better picture.
It's missing a bit.
Because there's a bit here that's missing. Where'd it go?
You know, in the space station, they have like the doors that open up. Not the space station, the space shuttle. They have the doors that open up. I think that's what's happening here.
Are you saying that like usually there should be like a metal sheet covering this? And
and in an emergency, if you can't get back in, there's a little seat there that you strap yourself in for re-entry.
Nah. What I'm imagining is freight electric multiple unit. Okay, so you'd have like containers stored in these gaps.
Oh,
which makes sense.
Okay.
More sense than what I was thinking. I was thinking of like Thunderbird 2. How it carries around like the little pod and it can like deploy it when it needs it. The only question is though, when it gets deployed on water, how does it pick it back up again?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because you never see Thunderbird 2 pick it back up. It just drops it into the water.
They don't. They make a new one.
they just have like a warehouse full of like.
Tracy, these expenses are fucking insane.
Tracy, what are you spending all your money on? Don't worry, I'm building pods the size of hangars to be deployed by Thunderbird 2. Don't worry about
dropping my hanger-sized car battery into the ocean from Thunderbird 2.
I just love it. I'm just picturing vividly Thunderbird 2, but in place of where the pod's meant to be, it's just like
giant car battery.
But like it's not like a specially designed battery. It's just like a regular car battery that's scaled up. I'm like and because it's just a regular car battery, it's not like made to be aerodynamic and fit snugly with the body. It's just like there's just like a great big square sticking out the bottom and a great big square sticking out the top, and it's just like a black and grey car battery. It's not even painted green to fit in. It's just it's like if you got a Thunderbird 2 toy and put it over a car battery.
They drop it in the ocean. They go to land. They try to start back up again. Oh fuck! Anyone got a jump?
I don't think you've ever heard it, but it was a meme here, like in like the early 2000s. You know how like you could go online and download those custom ringtones.
Yeah.
One of them, it was like a joke for anyone that grew up with Thunderbirds. It was the countdown from the beginning, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds are go, and you just hit. Instead of like the rocket launching,
it's a car.
Just the engine not starting.
It's just like in the fucking cockpit, just like no. I guess like
brains. The battery's dead, mate.
No. I guess like
battery's
dead. It's fine. It's getting like that when it's cold. Just give it a sec. Let it warm up a bit. Warm it up a bit.
They just have like a hairdryer on hand. It's like, you know how everything in like the 60s, like a lot of stuff in the 60s was just purely mechanical?
Yeah.
How you could just hit it and it'll keep going. This is a steam what?
That's not a steam locomotive.
This is a steam
Lying to
locomotive. Hey May 2024 TY here. Who let General Electric cook? Hey May. Is this person editing the post as they go? What? Yeah, they've been editing.
Basically, GE hooked a small power station boiler to a turbine, hooked that up to a generator, and put it on a diesel locomotive frame in like 1939. Tested on Union Pacific and Great Northern. Not very good.
Okay, so they're applying the same logic they do with diesel locomotives to this, because I think for anyone new who doesn't understand how a diesel electric locomotive works, is they're essentially a giant generator on wheels. It's not like a car where like the engine powers like a camshaft and that drives the wheels. Instead, it's a giant diesel engine that turns a generator which generates electricity. The electricity then goes to motors that then power the wheels directly.
Yes.
It's a more efficient way of using the energy from the fuel. Because
instead of like there's no losses through mechanical transfer.
Yeah, there's no loss from mechanical transfer, and like there's no loss from like heat as you would have in like a coal-fired locomotive. You know, like. Are you good, bro?
No, I got a hair in my mouth. I'm trying to get it out. I was literally gesturing towards you like, hair in my mouth. Like trying to word it for you so you wouldn't interrupt on stream of me trying to get my hair. But no. That's why in my mouth, and chat's going to hear it now. Thanks, ToT.
Look, because for a brief I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but I could just say... And I was just like, what the fuck?
Mike, get hair out of my mouth.
Is it still in your mouth?
Yeah.
Do you want to go, like... Try and wash your mouth out?
Yeah, I'll be right back. You explain the train.
We will be back after these brief commercial messages.
You were actually playing an ad.
Am I playing an ad? I'm playing it. Someone's got to play an ad. I've got to earn money on this stream. It's going to be demonetized anyway because the amount of swearing in it. And I think earlier talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, we spoke about how like because Shadow's going to be in the movie, a kid's going to get shot. So, you know, that's kind of just not making matters better. You good?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Hey! Right, come back in and
Here we are.
Shut the door. I'm going to turn my lamp on.
We're back. Ooh. Ambient lighting.
We're back, boys.
There we go. That's a weird lock you got on your door.
Oh, push it up.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's a weird lock. I've never seen a door like that. Normally the lock is like built into the...
Yeah, it's one of the... It's like a Yale lock.
Oh.
But obviously because of the way my door opens, the hinges are on the left side of the door.
Oh,
and the Yale lock is designed to be on the left side of the door. So the idea is you push it downwards and it locks. But obviously they've had to turn the lock upside down to fit it on the other side. So I have to push the thing up in order to lock it. But yeah, no, I can see why they do that in practice. Because theoretically, if you just need to generate the electricity to power the wheels.
Yeah.
And hypothetically, you can do that with like a steam boiler. Evidently, it's not quite as efficient as a diesel one. Oh yeah, D-Man, Michael is here IRL.
Hi.
You might have to skim back to the beginning of the stream, but yeah, I found him just wandering aimlessly around Manchester. So I got like a carrot and I tied it to like a stick and I just lured him back here, and now he's in my room.
Hi.
And I don't think I can get him out.
Yeah, no, I'm here now.
It's like when a cat enters your house and they just get like really accustomed to it, you know?
Yeah.
Train of thought. Tell Mike if he's going to lick himself clean. What? Tell Mike if he is going to lick himself clean like his feral cat brethren, to do it after the stream, not before, so he doesn't get hairballs in the middle of the stream. Yeah, Mike, explain how you got a hair in your mouth.
Because I've got hair down to me.
He's got very long. He's got very long hair. He's got like Chris Eden Green long hair.
Past my shoulders.
It's past his shoulders. It's long, possibly longer than Chris Eden Green.
Oh wow!
I can't remember how long his hair was when I last saw him. Last time I saw him, that was November 2020. Was it November 22? It was 22, wasn't it? November 22 is when I went to London. Feels so far away. Oh no!
San Francisco.
That's a barge.
You are in the water there.
You shouldn't be there.
That's not where trains go.
Trains don't go on the water.
Who put that there? Who's littering?
I think that's meant
No,
to...
this is the more efficient way to put car batteries in the ocean.
you
You put them all on a train first, and then you can put it all in the ocean in one shove.
You load them into like a train car, and then you can just push the train car into the ocean.
Exactly.
The eels need to be recharged somehow. That's how we recharge the eels. What else we got? Whoa!
What?
Those are icicles.
Oh.
I hope they're icicles.
They're in the tunnel.
There's snow on the ground in the tunnel as well. This must be a hard blizzard going through here to do this.
That fucks with me. I don't like that actually.
There should not be. That's like that's a cursed image.
That's
cursed.
Cool.
When we look for cursed images on cursed trains, this is what we're looking for.
That's not cool, man.
I feel like if you keep walking in through this tunnel, like the icicles are going to be like red and dripping blood. So real like creepy pasta shit.
Hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic. You should that. Could you imagine just waking up in the morning, stepping out your front door?
My Amazon package is here.
Looking to the left and just seeing an entire boxcar in your lawn.
Inches away from your house by the looks of it.
I think it's actually up against the house, but it's like it was slow enough that
touched it gracefully enough to just like bonk.
It's like there's a shot in Pacific Rim where like I think one of the mechs is like swinging its fist goes through a building and it just stops and knuckle just taps a Newton's cradle and it just starts swinging. Like that's the kind of energy. Oh no.
Oh, that's challenge mode.
Evidently, someone was laying these tracks and they sneezed.
The train just goes all wobbly.
There going. Oh God!
Ew.
No!
Oh, it's Ethel. It's Ethel from the Bakeouts. Yeah, she makes great egg salad. She puts it in the sun and it gets all warm.
I don't like that because I've met at least one woman with this face. I don't like they didn't like cartoon it. It's a very real person's face.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Robin Williams is actually inside the engine. He's like, he's like the way it moves is Robin Williams Flintstoning it.
I was about to say FNAF. Stuck in the train. Yelling, screaming. What fucking nonsense is playing?
It's like the Freddy Fazbear, but it's the Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Screaming in the I love that.
Oh God, let's keep going. I don't want to keep going, but we gotta. Hey, it's an old-fashioned and a new-fashioned. And you're not supposed to be there, buddy. That's obviously dangerous.
Yes, that's cursed. Of course.
Like, do you? It was like one of the first images. I can't remember. It was. I don't know if we saw it. But it's just the guy stood in the middle of the tracks, and there's just a train bearing down on him, and there's just the text, obviously dangerous. Like
Intercity 125.
Again,
yeah, no, it's trains.
I think
I don't know what the problem is.
Oh, I think it might be. It's a foreign train on Australian rails.
Oh no, it's different trains.
Different trains.
You gonna cry about it?
You're gonna cry. Gonna shit yourself. Gonna go home to mom. Cry.
Ford train.
The Ford train.
The Ford F1 train.
This is the Ford 6.
This
is the most.
The
ironic thing, this is a steam locomotive, but it's more economical and it's more environmentally friendly than the current line of Ford trucks. and funnily enough, it's got more boot space. It's got more space in the trunk than the average Ford flatbed does. Like, you know how, like, people have those, like, imported Japanese, like, flatbed
yeah, like the little K-cars. K-trucks.
The little K-trucks. And like, people have gotten tape measures, and the K-trucks have, like, only a couple of inches less space than a giant pickup that's, like, 3 times its size. It's... oh, God.
Love it.
I'm gonna have to look into the Ford Locomotive. Oh, God.
Dog train!
Woo.
Woo.
The glass though mirroring, they look soulless.
They look dead.
They're dead.
Ugh.
That's like it's literally one of those like ARG things, or like one of those like FNAF ARGs where it's like a close up of like the animatronics mask, but the eyes are blacked out. Or it's literally any like mascot horror thing, and it's like, oh hey guys, it's adorable kitty cat mascot, but oh no, his eyes are blacked out.
Actually, what is it that? I'm gonna tell you something, and now you put this in the tags, and I'll fucking do nuts on YouTube. Indigo Park. That's the new like mascot horror thing, and it's going nuts on the internet.
Is it?
I love it. I fucking love the little raccoon guy. I posted this about it in our Discord.
Oh, is it the...
That's what he's from.
I'm going to have to look into this.
Rambly is a train fan. He is! I posted about it in the server. I love that little guy.
D-Man rocks with the kitty train. I get it.
I like the kitty train.
The kitty's waving.
Yeah.
Because...
yeah.
I don't know if it's specifically Chinese, but I know it's a thing where like the cat's always waving.
Manakaneko? That's Japanese.
Oh, it's Japanese?
I think that's Japanese, yeah.
Then why do I see it in like... all the Chinese restaurants I go to?
I think it's like Japanese and Chinese. I think it's like one of those things that have crossed the cultural. I think it's in both.
It's kind of just like a general like
cats
Asian
as
thing.
Cats as good luck symbols are like a broader cultural thing.
It's East Asian.
That's it. Doggy train.
I was about to. Can I see that in a lot of Chinese tech? No, not the Warhammer train.
Awful.
I appreciate. I like the diesel punk exhaust, but nothing else. No, stop.
Oh, there we go. The Manakineko is a Japanese term for a universal East Asian symbol of fortune. That's it. That's where I was getting it.
General Asian thing, white man. Look, I am not very cultured. I've left this country only twice, and that was prior to that was below the age of like 5. So, 0 out of 10 inaccurate.
That is a Warhammer.
Do they even have trains in Warhammer?
Somebody's probably
they've
one of them.
They've got to have them.
And they cost $500,000.
What is this?
Fish train. Sonic
2?
2? Whoa!
We both immediately knew it was Emerald Hill.
Yeah!
Or, alternately, if it's Sonic 2, follow me, set me free, trust me and we will escape from the city.
I'll make it. Oh, yeah! Woo!
I would like to state for the record that I have never played a Sonic game in my life.
I've played,
I think the only Sonic game I've played, it was like the Sonic Flash game.
Oh.
That's it. That's the end of the sentence. It's just the Sonic Flash game. That's the end of that sentence.
I had a little PS3 that was like the Sega collection, and it had like Sonic 1, 2, 3, a couple of other Sonic games, a couple of other Sega Genesis games, all on the PlayStation 3, and it was great. I loved it.
The only games that are on the PlayStation 3. What the hell?
Electrical experimenter, science, and invention.
How is that balancing?
Aerial monoflyer of the future.
How is that balancing? Unless like these little like you see these like black things that hang under the wheels, unless they are made of like tungsten or depleted uranium to counterbalance the weight of all of these people, this is not balancing. This is zigging, but it's not zagging.
His ass is not balancing.
He should be hanging upside down.
That would be kind of funny, actually. Imagine you're sitting in this dumb little thing, and it just like as soon as it starts off, it just like flips over.
It's like one. It's like a mono. Why was that sounded so much like the Sonic? The way you did that, it's the Sonic 06. Wow!
Wow!
God, every time you do that, I just hear Sonic, and then I get flashback to Sonic 06, and I realise how awful that game is.
Do you actually have it?
No.
Oh.
The only thing I'll give credit to for that game is the opening the opening sequence, the opening cutscene. You know, it's the shot where it's like this festival, this carnival, what is going on. There's fireworks going off, and you see like the white dots of the fireworks, and then like 2 white dots appear, and they approach because they're missiles that are approaching.
Oh my god!
Wait, like it's.
I love that.
Wait, it's a brilliant, it's a clever shot.
It's a good one.
Unfortunately, it's a clever shot in Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Big wheels.
Big wheels.
The big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Okay, we'll end with like the gay train.
We love the gay train.
We love the gay train.
The gay train is good.
Gay train. Gay train.
Oh god, what time is it?
It's 9:30.
It's only 9:27.
Yeah, but if you look at the timer here, we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Well, no, we go to like 3 or something.
Nah, I try to keep the cursed trains ones a bit shorter. Plus we gotta eat.
We do gotta eat. We gotta get. I'm gonna finally understand what ToT's pizza.
We can't say the name of the restaurant.
We're not gonna say the name of the restaurant, but
just because
the pizza that ToT
we might be ordering. Should we order it tonight or tomorrow?
I'd like to order it tonight because I'm kind of hungry.
I've got food for tonight.
Oh, okay.
I've got bread. I've got cheese. I've got chicken. I can make us toasties.
Yes.
Chicken tikka toasties.
Ooh. What does a tikka mean?
Chicken tikka. It's kind of like a rub you put on the chicken. It's like a kind of mild spice.
Mild spice. Okay. Yeah.
So it's not spicy. Like at no point is there any capsaicin in it that's going to burn your tongue.
Okay.
It's just
a
like
little bit of a.
It's the flavor.
A little bit of flavor.
Chicken tikka toasties.
Oh, we've seen this one.
We've seen this one. How it's the car of the future, the train of the future. Oh god, these are just trains of the future.
I love trains of the future. Actually,
I hate trains because they're.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Also, can we take a moment to acknowledge that I'm assuming that's the moon back there, and presumably this entire cable network is connecting the moon to Earth, which implies that we have somehow anchored the moon in place, which means that the tides no longer function.
Stay there. Just stay.
We just grab the moon and just hold it in place.
You take the moon.
You take the moon and you took my son.
My son, Marty.
My son, Marty!
Marty, my son!
The Libyans, Marty, they took
the
Libyans! That's what Back to the Future turns into. Doc Brown goes back in time to stop the Libyans.
At the end of it, he's like, it's not you, Marty. You turn out fine. It's your children.
It's your children, Marty.
Not children.
You almost slept with your mother, Marty.
Jesus Christ, Marty.
How did that happen?
What are you doing? Hey, Doc, look, I don't know.
I'll be fair. The entire time, he's just like, no.
Yeah,
I respect
everyone
parodies it, but like
everyone makes the joke, but like he was.
Apart from Robot Chicken, there's that one Robot Chicken gag where Marty just goes screw it, and he just and then he goes back to his timeline, and his whole family's just messed up, which as you'd expect it to be. Also,
it's going through the rings like Sonic.
It's the Sonic rings.
Ding, ding.
No, or it's like those floating orange rings in some of the Sonic games where you just get pulled through them.
Yes.
Only these ones don't float. I like the idea though that just behind this building off screen there's a really giant guy who just throws these like darts. That's where the initial starting momentum comes from, and these are magnets that keep it levitated. So it's just the momentum of the throw that keeps them moving forwards.
People are saying Superman 64, Dash Rings, Galaxy Railways.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Dyson hair dryers.
Dyson hair dryers. That's what these gaps are here. They're just letting the air in.
The new silent Dyson fan. I hate those things.
Have you used like a Dyson hairdryer?
I have.
They are not quiet.
They're not. No,
they're like super silent. If anything, it's just a high.
The new Dyson fan is the quietest fan ever made.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Let me just get something real quick for the gag.
Oh god.
Okay, so just keep going.
Chat. No, you're. Look, okay. The Dysons are. I had a Dyson vacuum, right? It was
lean into the mic and say the new Dyson.
Okay.
Fan.
Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. The new Dyson fan is the quietest fan ever devised by humankind. The quietest and most serene fan possible. You have never seen a quieter fan than this. It is the greatest fan ever possibly made. The ever quietest, the most serene, the least noisy fan you've ever heard.
The new Dyson fan. I had the hairdryer pointing at the mic, so there might have just been some noise going into the mic, which I apologize, chat. Eat the microphone. It's a blue snowball. It is bigger than my fist, and my fist won't fit in my mouth, so I doubt the mic will.
I could take it.
The mic stand, probably.
Yeah.
At full length?
You know it. Anyways, we've got little pencils and little tubes going around here.
Popular, it's a rail. It's a rail.
Make your yard a Christmas card. Turn it. What?
Yeah.
6 new holiday season project to plan.
Popular mechanics.
How to find honest TV service instead of this lying TV.
Garage door opener, $35.
Will these monorails even get off the ground? I don't even know.
This was published in 1963. That's an expensive garage door opener.
That's a huge. Oh my god.
Will monorails ever get off the ground?
My cousin says they will. I don't believe him.
I'm trying to do Gilbert Gottfried. I'm not doing a good
He's
job.
He's a lying jamoke. I love him.
Also, can we take a moment to understand that, like, okay, so you've got, like, this bottom part, that's fine. That's monorail, that's fine.
It's a monorail.
This top part, assumably, you know, the beam goes in, like, to the middle here for stability. How's the beam held up? Because you can't have anything connected to the beam like that in the background because this is surrounded.
Yeah, because it's in the way.
It's surrounded.
Yeah.
Unless like the beam temporarily gets disconnected so this can pass by, but then that's very unsafe.
I mean, that would be awesome.
It'd be awesome, but it'd be very unsafe.
It would be very unsafe.
It's held up by pure spite.
You tell me the monorail's not gonna work. It's gonna work, bro.
You just fill it with people. It's just full of people from like New York and
angry New Yorkers.
It's just angry
maglev, but with the rage of New Yorkers suspending the train off the ground.
There's just like, okay, darling, I'm gonna go to work today.
I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much.
No, the image in my head is like, he's got like the jacket, he's got the tie on, he's like walking to the door, he's grabbing like his hat off like the coat hanger, and he's putting on, I'm off to work, honey, I'll be back home for dinner. And he comes, and like his whole job is like he walks out to like where the track is, he lays down and just starts yelling angrily as the train is coming, and the anger going upwards.
You'll never be a monorail. You'll never get off the ground.
You'll never amount to anything.
You're just like your brother.
You're dual rail at best. This is the most
science and mechanics.
Whoa!
That's a luchador mask.
It is.
Does that get you?
It is though. It is though. It's just a luchador mask, and where the mouth should be, there's just a big ball.
What is that Jack Black film? Like El Nacho?
Yeah, Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Nacho!
Science and mechanics. Original money-making plans.
It's the ball rail. My god, no. You know in Robots.
Big Weld!
It's Big Weld! I was about to say, no, you know how in robots, like to get around the city, they have like those big like wire cage balls.
Oh yeah. That's just one of the.
Big Will? Where's Big Will? Big Will's dead. Robots is just. Mel Brooks is Big Will. That's insane.
190 miles an hour with the ball wheel train.
I gotta do a video on this. This is a load of shit.
Quick train.
This is
190. My God.
How do they spin the wheel?
I was going up like from London to Manchester just a couple days ago. Sure, couldn't it 120 even?
Yeah, because
that's because the tilt system was out.
The tilt system was out, and
the tilt system was out, and they were held up at every junction. I mean, that's Avanti West Coast for you.
What on earth is this?
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Roller Coaster Tycoon looking ass. Here's what is the perspective?
That's a balloon. Balloon tower defense. Dude, somewhere just
it's not coming. It's not coming towards the camera. It's going away from the camera. And if you look carefully down, while you see like a bunch of like those dots going along there, the line. Those are a load of monkeys holding darts. Like, what is the perspective on this? Because like, okay, these archways are like a certain height.
That train is.
Is this archway here? Like
that train is a kilometer off the ground.
Is this archway here like gigantic?
Yeah,
it's the length of a ship, of an average cargo ship.
It's this train is a kilometer off the
unless
ground.
like this hook here is floating.
It's not floating. Which
then also implies that there's just this great big expanse of track here that's unsupported.
ECA blimp train.
This is awful.
Future rocket train.
The future rocket train.
Rocket train burns fuses there alone.
1999's E1. That's E1 train. Chicago.
No, it's L train because it's Chicago and they have the L train.
Is it the L train?
Yeah, they call it the L because it's the elevated train. The L train.
That makes sense, but it's just the way this L... Tell me that doesn't look like a 1.
It does look like E1.
It does look like an E1.
But I know that's L because it's Chicago.
Sweet home, Chicago.
We love Chicago.
I mean, I just know Chicago because it's where the Blues Brothers are from.
Yeah.
Sweet home, Chicago.
Sweet home, Chicago. That's why we love it.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? I did that deliberately awful. I did it deliberately audio jungle. I did it. I did it bad on purpose so I don't get sued. Is this meant to be steam powered or something? Why is it like so ornate?
It's the It's meant to be a fancy train.
It's a fancy train.
Makes you feel happy.
There we are, and we've circled
back around.
And we finish with the gay train.
The gay train.
The gay train.
We love it.
We love the gay train. Train of Thought says gay train rights.
Exactly. And N transit as well. See there it says N.
I listen to the Spice Girls sometimes, so I say gay rights. It's just like the weakest thing. Like, yeah, I support gay people. I sometimes listen to music typically marketed towards women. Like,
Jesus
Christ.
Boy.
The hole I'm in currently isn't deep enough. I gotta dig it deeper.
Oh, God.
I'm currently up to my waist.
Gay rights,
what about gay lefts?
Woo!
We've heard enough about gay rights. Let's discuss gay wrongs.
Jesus.
A box fell off my bed.
No, it's the box.
No, it's like... What about gay norths?
Gay easts?
Then there's the gay souths. That's just Brighton. No, like... It's... You know that meme? It's like... Or I've got it saved on my computer. It's the meme. It's like Better Call Saul. It's like Saul Goodman posing, and it's just like, enough about my racist past. Let's discuss my racist future. You know it. You know it. It's such a
such a fucking good line.
I love memes like that because it's just because it's so stupid. Because it's such like, this is the most inappropriate thing you can say. It's so funny. We got to end the stream here before we dig ourselves a grave.
If we're drunk. We're not drunk.
The fact that we are completely sober is concerning.
If any absolutely mess
with my mind that Thomas the Tank Engine is originally from Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was built for the London Brighton South Coast Railway.
Because he's gay.
There you are. You heard it here first.
Yeah, that's my hot take of the day. Come back tomorrow for another one.
It's not a hot take, it's fact.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's my hot fact for today. Come back tomorrow for a reheated one, because I only make one every other day.
Hold on, just clarify. You're bi?
Yes.
Okay, so you're more gay than me, thereby you know more on matters of gayness than I do. There go, when you say that Thomas the Tank Engine is gay, it's coming from someone who understands what that means.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Someone understand that made sense to
someone understands it, and it ain't us.
It ain't us. You have you are bi, so ergo you have more authority on matters of LGBTQ, etc. than I do.
Well, I mean, there's a whole
it's a spectrum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's philosophy happening in that subject.
I don't think a clergyman born in 1893 would put gay characters in his kids' stories.
Nah, but
probably not.
Maybe he would.
He probably not, but
you never know.
Have you ever heard of like accidentally queer coding characters?
Isn't he dead anyway?
Oh, he's long dead.
Ah, yeah.
He's probably turning in his grave as we're having this conversation. But yeah, he's dead.
He's turning in his grave, and as soon as they're like,
as he turns in his grave, it makes like the chugging noise of a train.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ask Mike if Thomas the Tank Engine is gay. What if Thomas is gay? Is he a top or a bottom? We have the book. We have the Thomas the Tank Engine, the original Railway series book. And
so it keeps it next to his bed.
I don't keep it next to my bed. The foot of my bed happens to be where the bookshelf is, because I live in a small bedroom. But my point being, though, like if you read the original Railway series books, Thomas is an ass. He's just a dick.
He's not a top or a bottom. He's just an asshole.
He's just an... I'll tell you what he is. Single. Because, like, if you read the Railway series, like, the books, it's just... We're streaming, mate!
That's okay.
That's like, just my roommate. I was watching something on his phone. I didn't know if you could pick it up. But, like...
It sounded so mean. We're streaming, mate.
No, I don't mean to be rude. It's just I don't want like
background. I know what you mean. But it's still funny.
They understand.
We're streaming, Mom. I'm streaming.
Mom, get out of my room. I'm streaming. Mom.
No, I'll have the sandwich later. Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye. I'm streaming.
That's a real moment. No, Mom. I'll have dinner. No, I'm playing a game.
I can't pause.
I can't pause it.
Mom, get the camera.
What? Sorry, this conversation's reminded me of... My brain just went wild here. It reminded me of like an old Germa and Star video. And it was like... They were playing like a modded GTA 4 lobby. It was just them two. I think the video's called Carmageddon. And like... You know, there's a mod where, like, cars will just, like, go insanely high speed. They're constantly crashing and exploding. And, like, obviously it must be, like, a mission in the game where, like, you get a call from your mom and that, like, you answer it, that starts the mission.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously they're not answering the call because they're fucking about. And so just, like, every now and then they'll get a call like, Mom, stop calling me! And it's just like, of course your mom's calling. It's Carmageddon! Your mom... Son, are you okay? It's Carmageddon out there. Are you alright?
Mom! Mom!
Mom! Mom, I can't come to dinner right now. I'm live on OnlyFans. When I film the poll video, it's going up on OnlyFans first.
Absolutely.
As along with like a bunch of behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
The stream is killing itself on my Wi-Fi. I think your Wi-Fi is doing that on purpose. Because the quality of this stream is just gone. It's gone. There is nothing. There is no substance here anymore.
Is there any audio effects you can put on the audio mixer?
No.
No? That's not. Audacity doesn't have any audio effects?
I mean, there might be some sound effects I've got saved on my computer, but that means manually going into a folder and playing sound effects.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And I can't be bothered doing that.
I was thinking you could turn the bitrate down.
I'll have to look into how to turn the bitrate down on the stream, because that would just be absolutely hilarious.
And Mike Shadow the Hedgehog is Keanu Reeves. Good for him? Good for Shadow. Good for Shadow.
Well, yeah, because Shadow the Hedgehog was voiced by Keanu Reeves.
Shadow, no, he is Keanu Reeves, actually.
Shadow...
that's what the comment said. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to see that in the movie, how, like...
Is he?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was cast as Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, I was reading chat.
Oh.
I believe it.
But no, like, I love the idea that, like, you know, you've got, like, you know, the little CGI Sonic the Hedgehog, and you've got, like, the Knuckles and Tails and whatnot. On set, it's just Keanu Reeves, and he's just wearing just, like, black clothes, and he's just got his hair spiked up. Or, like, you know how there's, like, the one NPC in Sonic 06 who's got, like...
Yes!
He's got, like, the blue Sonic helmet and, like, the visor glasses. Keanu Reeves is just wearing that with just painted black with the red tips.
Yes.
Oh,
Sonic,
God.
man. Sonic the Hedgehog.
We need to finish this. We
do.
We need to end the stream. Let me pull up the Tugs theme.
Yeah, we'll just sort of get that. Before he does that, what is it?
These are pictures. Why am I looking in pictures?
Why are you looking at pictures?
I don't know.
Why was that picture titled? Oh, never mind.
We can discuss the title of my pictures once the stream is done. And the pictures that you have not seen.
Who's that and why is he not wearing any clothes?
It's a picture of you, Mike. I thought you'd recognise it.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you think I invited you here?
Wow! Oh yeah, but you can find me at Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at IRL on Fire, or you can also find me on For Affinity at Bunnies on Fire. I post my artwork there. You can have a look at it. I haven't posted anything in ages. Actually, I've been wanting to draw, but I've been so busy, you know, just doing other stuff. There's going to be more stuff today soon. Not on this weekend. I don't know.
Yeah. You can hear it coming through my headphones.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
It is. It's so.
I can.
Hold on,
No,
wait.
you can see
If I hold my headphones up to the. Is the sound quality even worse now?
Oh god, don't do that.
No, it's too late.
Adjust the volume. What are you saying? Found my class.
It's completely ruining everybody's experience.
We can't hear you.
We didn't hear you. It's in the. Don't worry.
I'm on Fur Affinity. Just fucking go there and look at my artwork.
His Twitter's in the description. It's fine.
There's a link to. Just go to that. It's fine.
It's fine. You don't have to worry about it.
It's good.
Just click the link and have you like linked your Fur Affinity?
I did actually. Yeah, it's in the bio.
On your Twitter.
Yeah.
There you are. If you wanna, you can find him there.
Buns in bio.
Buns in bio. There are buns. There are rabbits. The Tugs theme has ended. My eardrums have burst. Oh god. I don't have the bird app. Joke's on you, it's called X now.
Okay, so look at okay, so Mike at Fur Affinity should be easy to find.
You're just gonna go onto Fur Affinity, type Mike, and then
M-I-K-E,
enter, and it's just like your full legal name, your address, your like the IP of like your home router. It just oh god. Oh god.
Oh my
There's
god.
a button, I should press it. I need to press the big red button.
What does the big red button do?
The big red button, it kills us.
Oh.
We die. As soon as I hit this button, we die.
Oh no.
The stream goes away.
I'm scared.
Are you ready for the void?
I'm afraid.
Fear makes you... Do not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Just fucking do it.